Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight is Business Opportunity Night. Set it and forget it. It's the retirement plans coming, ladies and gentlemen. And also, I look forward to Vanessa Comagate to be here tonight because she has something else that she's brewing up business-wise. And fortunately for us, we get to learn something new because she's going to share her business adventure. So this will be awesome. We can all learn something, come up with new ideas. That's going to be awesome. Plus a whole lot more. FTX check. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for being here once again on the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And please share the videos because you never know who you're going to be able to help, because that's what we're here for. We're trying to help you and you and you and everyone else out there. And you could actually share information as well, because not everybody is on the same page and not everybody is actually looking for something. But then again, sometimes things come before them and then they look at it and say, hey, this is something that I'm interested in. So share the videos, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot going on lately. So I'm going to start off tonight, and we're not going to talk about business opportunities yet, because when you start looking at yourself as a CEO of your life, an emerging millionaire, then you look at the stock market, and your investments in stocks is also a business opportunity. Another green day, which I didn't even realize the stock market was open today because it's Veterans Day, Memorial Day rather. So I want to give a shout out to all the veterans that are here that I can say that to. I want to give a shout out to you to say thank you very much for protecting our way of life. And even though a lot of times in the United States, it's not done for protection of life, it's just done for natural resources and other matters. But yet you put yourself and your lives on the line to protect the idea of freedom. So I appreciate that. And I can't say enough, because I've never had to put myself on the line for the United States of America in a combat situation. And all those who aren't here, their families. I know you had to go through a lot. I'm a Air Force brat myself, so I could only imagine if my dad did not come back from Vietnam, how that would have turned out. So families that have been affected, once again, my sincere condolences, and your sacrifice as well. Unfortunately, goes unnoticed because of the names are unknown oftentimes, but rest assured, you're in my heart. So thank you for your services as well. All right, to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's in the house first. We have Laverne Penix here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Business opportunity in the house tonight. And he has the icon next to his name, also known in these parts as Mr. Cool. He's here with his tagline, ladies and gentlemen. He says, hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. Another decent day in the market. Yes, I received a notification and trailer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you received the YouTube notification and trailer. That would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much, Laverne Penix, for being in the house tonight. Victor Marrero, welcome to the Nation Friday night live stream, and he has the icon next to his name as well. And he also brings one of two taglines tonight. Hello, all. Let's do this. And although Victor Marrero is with us today, he is also one of those soldiers that went into battle, that put himself on the line. And I don't care what you're saying. It doesn't matter if you're behind a desk. It doesn't matter if you're a lawyer. It doesn't matter what you are. When you put yourself in the military, you potentially put yourself in harm's way. So I just want to thank you for your service, Victor Marrero, once again. Appreciate it. And look who else is here, ladies and gentlemen. Auntie Val is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. She has the icon next to her name, and it's also an AKA as well. Professor Auntie Val is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for being here, Professor Auntie Val, and she brings her tagline. Good evening, fam. She's showing the heart with the strength and the support. Thank you for your service to all the vets. Yep, us. Thank you so much for that, Professor Auntie Val. And also, hopefully, that tropical storm did not affect you or Marrero over this last few days. And I hear another one might be coming his way as well. So hopefully nothing happened at all, because it seemed like a tropical storm. But you never know how that turns out. Tornadoes spin off, whatever. So anyhow, thank you guys for being here tonight. And look who else is in the house tonight. Vanessa Comagate is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to her name as well. Thank you so much. The Seamless Genius is in the house, and she brings her tagline. Hey, boss and SSN fam. Salute to the vets. That's exactly right. Thank you so much for that as well. And ladies and gentlemen, business opportunity. You know, last time I said some things about business opportunity. She blew the roof off. I know, pressure. Victor Marrero says thank you. I join you in saying thanks to all the warriors, past, present, and future. Very well said, Victor Marrero. Appreciate it. Thank you. And again, it's I remember as a kid, sometimes it's 12 at night, 3 a.m. on a military installation base, and alarms are going off, and it's like, what the hell? And then your dad's just picking up and running out the door. And that's during Cold Wars, and when there was some stuff going on around the world, and there's just nothing like it. And then when you have to leave and go to, in this case, Vietnam, in other cases, it would be Iraq, and it could be in Africa, it could be anywhere, Somalia, it could be over in Asia somewhere else besides Vietnam, and your loved one is there, and you don't know what's going on, and you don't want that knock at the door. So the sacrifices are incredible. Professor Auntie Val says, absolutely. What's good, sis, from Professor Auntie Val? Nothing but love around here. Vanessa Comagate, she's saying all is good. All right, Vanessa Comagate, the woman of the hour, is in the house. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, she gave us a little teaser on Wednesday night, when she mentioned that she came up with a new Airbnb mall program. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to find out more about this in just a bit, but I have a few more announcements to make before we get started. Flying out to Puerto Rico tomorrow, right on. We have a condo to check next week at El Condado in San Juan, the one we talked about like a month ago. We'll need to do the Airbnb numbers. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Remember when we looked at those, I couldn't believe how cheap, well, the rentals were, but the price was off the charts at the time. Have the prices come down? Because wasn't it, we checked a few, though. We started looking around, but I think it was $300,000, wasn't it? Something like that for like a 1.5 bedroom. It was something crazy that kind of didn't make sense. But maybe over time it will make sense. Prices should start coming down. So that would be pretty good. All right. She says she's ready to jump into it. The Seamless Genius is here. Yes, sir. Ready to share. All right. You can share on screen, off screen. Everybody, in case you join and become a member with the icon under the community tab, you could always join me on the screen right next to me, right here or right here. And it's under the community tab. If you're not a member and just a subscriber, then you will never see that under the community tab. You won't get to see that post. So that's where the link is, where you can come into StreamYard, ladies and gentlemen, and come play with me on StreamYard. But I'm waiting to hear about some of this. So you can let us know in the chat, or come let me know. And what I was looking for is, I was going to do something else, but I see it. I don't have it. All right. Now, let's get into it. I'll be dropping another video. And Victor Marrero, thank you so much for that Neria Piera video about Juan Moda, Angel Cabrera, and whoever else I forget about with him, with My Easy Tron bot. And I put it into some group environments, and people were like, no, they don't even want to talk about it. And I was like, no, tell people about this. I don't know if they're owners or not. The translation was English for me. So we'll talk about that afterwards. But I will come on community tab. Okay, right on. Yes. Here, let me, under the community tab when the channel. In fact, I don't even know if it's, oh, there is a thing. Okay. So there is something. I don't know if that's I'm logged in, so I don't know if it works this way. I'm going to do two things. In case you can't get it, I'll put it in the chat. But I got to take something out because I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not. So let's see if that link works. If this link doesn't work, then let me know, because that means I have to give you the other link. I'm logged in the back and they give me a different type of link. So I just wanted to make sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we were talking about the stock market, and look at this. No matter what is happening with the stock market, this is still going up. We have people doing layoffs. This is crazy. Look at this. Disney plans targeted hiring freeze, job cuts, of course, and other cost reductions. Facebook just laid off 11,000 people. Bankman here, how do you like this? I quit as CEO, but we're filing bankruptcy. I'm like, what's the point? You quit when you file bankruptcy. What the hell? Mike, what are you talking about? You're done. This is craziness. And just like we said on Wednesday night, or was it yesterday? I can't even remember. Anyhow, I've been talking about this a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what this was. Tron was talking about, I'm going to do something. And all it was, he was just trying to get his coins off of FTX. That's all he was doing. He wasn't trying to help anybody. He was just trying to make sure his tokens were liquid so he can withdraw them. This is hilarious stuff going on here, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like they're all in cahoots together, except with CZ wasn't. That's what it looks like. But he still was in cahoots because he bought $580 million worth of their FTX tokens. So they all were involved with each other. So it's very, very interesting. The only thing I guess Binance didn't do was put their tokens, BNB tokens, on their exchange. I don't know, but I'm skeptical, because if I find out he has his on there, then I'm like, okay, all these guys are all working together, trying to prop up each other. I'm like, okay, I see how you guys are. Twitter pauses paid verifications, nothing but a cluster F there. All right, so stock still rising. Inflation at 7.1%. They're still going. Somebody's gonna have to tell me what the hell is going on. By all metrics, the economy should not be going up. But I'm just going to say it like I've always said it, ladies and gentlemen. The top 10 percenters own 89% of the stock market. So the stock market has to be manipulated, but the manipulation isn't based on the price is always rising. The manipulation is based on how you have green days in light of bad news all the time. So that's the manipulation. How is this even possible that it continues? And the other problem with this is some people are still going to buy in to certain stocks to help people. I'm going to talk about Tesla. Tesla, on the other hand, oh, good news. Good news, Mr. Cool. Under $200, 195, 185. It went down to 177 this past week. And this is outstanding. Remember when it split, it was around 300 and whatever, $5, $3, something like that. Then it went to 285 or 87. And we were saying, hey, it could, why catch a falling knife, right? It's all the way down to one under 200 now. Shredded another $100 or so. And here's the funniest thing. I find, some is funny. But if you bought at a high price, then you're into a dollar cost average situation. You have to buy more at 195 or 177. I mean, there's no options here. But here's the funniest part that I want to talk about is this. I still can't believe this. The guy said, no worries. I'm going to use some of my stock money. But remember, his stocks are leveraged. So when his stock lost 50% of its value, how is it that he's now selling 3.95 billion that was just a month and a half ago or 2 months ago? He had to sell more shares to reach 4 billion than if he would have sold his shares 2 months ago, because it would have been double. Well, not double, but another $105, $110 more. So this is very interesting that he had to sell more shares, but the fact of the matter is he's lost like 25 to 30% on as he borrows against it. So there has to be margin calls. He has to restructure some of his loan agreements, and because he's the richest guy on the planet, he gets that done. This is incredible to me. So I just thought this was interesting news for the day. And by him selling, that's how the stock price went down to a low of 177. That's how this all correlates, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very interesting how this all goes. And just so people will understand, Mr. Cool was checking Tesla. So I think it's only right that we talk about the Tesla, right? It's 195.97. So in this week, when he had to sell, which was 2 days ago, I believe, or yesterday, here it is. If Johnny on the spot would have been able to get it around 177.63 cents, 177.63, and then it popped back up. It looks like 9:30 a.m. in the morning. So this was at close. It was down to 177, dropping all day, or in the last few days, while he's dumping that $3.9 billion worth onto the market. I guess it didn't go OTC. So anyhow, all I'm saying is all of this is very, very interesting. Can't get on, boss. No worry. Hold on. Let me hold on a second. Let's see. All right, you can't get on. Wait, I sent you an email, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it was in your email, I believe. If you didn't see it under the community tab, then check your email. Let me make sure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a little side step here. Maybe I didn't put it in the email. Yes, I did. All right. It's in the email, the StreamYard link. So let me know if you want to come on or just want to talk about it. But anyhow, we'll go. Let's go, Victor. Okay, hold on. I missed some stuff here. Okay, I put that in. Hi, little fam. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here in the house. And hi to you. And once again, we're almost getting ready to talk about business opportunities, Vanessa Kamagate style. Victor, why Puerto Rico and not Punta Cana? He has other plans, little fam, because this is what investors do. We look around all over the place. There's always a different reason to buy in a different location because he already has a spot in Punta Cana. So maybe he wants to do and he's talking about other places as well, like Spain or Europe somewhere. So he's going to be all over the place, his retirement plan. Plus, you have to have passive income coming in. So if the numbers make sense, then it'll make sense. And that's what he's going to go check on, I'm pretty sure. Didn't see that Disney news. That concerns me. It could potentially affect my bottom line at Margaritaville, although our product attracts other type of clients. Exactly, Victor Marrero. I don't think that news from Disney is going to affect your Margaritaville. What I think is going to affect Margaritaville is all these layoffs from high-end companies where people make over $100,000 a year. A majority of people do, and that's Tesla's, that's Facebook's, that's Disney. And not saying that's, millions of people. But again, when you start talking about 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 people, that's a lot of people in the upper class neighborhood. So that could affect. But for Margaritaville, it has its own built-in clientele. And I don't see how that's going to affect. What will affect if this keeps going down? If we keep losing millions of jobs and everything that's replaced is these seasonal jobs, then I'm with you. I'm going to have to start worrying if this continues for another 3-4 months. But this is all programmed. This is all built in. Cars are getting repossessed, ladies and gentlemen. Record numbers. All right. And get this. Some of those cars are under a COVID block. What I mean by that is the cars haven't been repossessed because they had a time frame where they didn't have to pay or can delay getting back on their payments or whatever. And that hasn't even actually come up yet. So there's millions of vehicles that's going to be repossessed that's not on the market yet. There's foreclosures equally the same that haven't been pushed through yet. They haven't reached the 90 days and official foreclosed, 120, whatever, 160 days. They haven't done that yet. So you have millions of homes that's going to flood the market. Nobody can buy them. You're going to have millions of cars on the market. Nobody can buy them. The liabilities are all going down, just like we talked about. Houses are going down, trickling down little by little. I checked out today, one of my favorite things. And so let me know what you guys, I checked out. I got my home. You guys, I know I told you I have my home listed on Zillow, Redfin, and Redfin has a problem as well. That's what's even crazier. Can't get in, boss. No worries. All right. Could he be setting up Tesla to buy Twitter like he did with Solar Company? Man, he could, but that would be, I just think that would be a bad move myself. Twitter is now albatross. The investors, not investors, the advertisers, they decided to say, I don't know, I'm not advertising because remember, all I can say is, when these trust fund kids, they're used to being able to just change their mind and get results and do whatever they want, right? This right here, though, he's doing some things like that verification system and all that he messed with. The advertisers are like, okay, so you took everybody's check marks away. So at least when that person had check marks, we could count on these people were legit. Now you're taking it away, so we don't know who's legit. You're talking like you don't care about advertisers because you're too woke. I'm just like, woke is what? What do you, this woke stuff, what is this? Anyhow, that's another story. But they're like, what do you mean we're woke? We're just trying to advertise on your platform based on your customers, and we can't tell who your majority of your customers are. So how are we going to advertise? And plus, we're having difficulty anyhow with our advertising dollars. We're pulling back because we're in a recession. So therefore, when we throw out our bullets to advertise, then we don't want to have issues. So we're just not going to put any money in. We'll just wait till you tell us when we can tell what your customers are, because right now we can't. So if he says, I'm going to buy Twitter with Tesla, it's fine. He said he's going to take it private. All I want to know is he coming to knock on the government door like he always does and says, hey, can you give me a tax cut, tax break, give me some subsidies because I own Twitter? That's what I got a problem with. You can buy whatever the hell you want, but all I know is every time I turn around, this guy right here is going down and getting a subsidy or somewhere a tax break. That means we're paying for it while he gets all the glory. You have 200 million people paying taxes so the government can give him billions of dollars a year. That's crazy. Across all his companies, not just one. That's crazy. When you really think about it, what kind of risk look, I won't even get into it, man. This is business opportunity night where we have to actually take our own money and spend it. And Vanessa Comagate's about to talk about it. So yeah, I don't think if he does that, it's fine. I just think he messed up the whole Twitter verse, even though, and I don't know why he spent $44 billion on Twitter either. Something that's worth like 10 billion, 9 billion at best case scenario. I don't understand it. But again, if you have free money coming in, what's the big deal? His money's based on his stock. So once again, he's making moves based on other criteria than you or I would be doing. Vanessa Comagate starts it off. Disney cutting jobs is very concerning for those areas. Yes, it is. If we're talking about Disney, the parks, or Disney anything, because these guys, they own other companies. So it's major. So this came to me quite by accident. I had the contract for the cart paying $2,000 for rent. Yes, you did. That's how you started it off. She came up with if you missed it, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you just a short background. There's a Fingernails to Go that's a countertop unit. She came up with a way where she could actually have a kiosk, which she's talking about here, pay $2,000 a month. She was going to have students be able to rent that from her every day, charge something minimum like $25. That way they would have customers walking in the mall. Then they'd be able to start their business, not have to go to a salon and pay whatever they charge these days. I don't know, probably $400, $500, $800, who knows, per seat. And so per month. And so therefore she set that up, and then she was going to have them buy a business in a box and then they could finance it. It was beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. So this came to her by accident, ladies and gentlemen. I held off on the nails, even though this would work for the nails as well. All right. This is going to be exciting. I know I love how her mind works and makes the puzzle all fit together. Victor Morrell, Little Fam, already purchased a property at Punta Cana, Rock, looking at other overseas locations with good Airbnb potential. I am also visiting family there. That's right. Victor Morrell from the PR. That's right. Vanessa Comagate. I had a lady who sells hair wigs, etc., and I decided to rent the cart to her for $1,500. Okay. So you're renting the cart to her. She's selling hair wigs, etc., and I decided to rent the cart to her for $1,500. All right. So we're negative 500 thus far. So there must be something else to this. Huh? How could I do that when the rent is $2,000? Glad you asked. You know I'm gonna. She knows how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. She knows how this goes. All right. Okay. Auntie Val says he is turning Twitter into a payments platform. Yes, Auntie Val, I agree with you. I think, but again, let me know what you think. Let me know what any of you think about this. When you say payment platform, are you trying to say like a doggy coin crypto thingy? Or are you trying to say like that $8 fee to have a blue or some sort of verification? Because if you're saying he's going to charge money to have people come on the platform and post, well, that presents a whole nother ball game, quite frankly. I think, because if you're going to do that, then you might as well go to the myriad of places that crypto has existing right now that people pay crypto to post, and people give the poster crypto for the post. If you start doing that, that is interesting concept. I can't even fathom the internet and sitting there saying, I'm going to pay you to post something or read something. That's kind of crazy. It's the old newspaper situation. You want a newspaper, you're going to pay us to deliver it to you. You're going to pay it out of the little machine. That's how you're going to get your news. Are we talking like old school 1980s, 1910, 1905, 1860? Is that what we're talking about here? All I can say is if Twitter's not already on, I don't even know where they're at in the scheme of things as far as social media platforms. But all I can say is this is ripe for another billionaire to just start their own platform and for $1 or $2 billion and just do the exact same thing. I mean, it's kind of wild to me. But if that's the case, I keep hearing that rumor. I don't know if it's rumor or if it's true, but maybe you'll know if it's rumor or not, Professor Auntie Val. She had a friend who was selling hair at weekend swap meets, so I asked her to split. Okay, $750, but we're still at $1,500. Okay, the rent she's paying me $1,500, same cart. So they split morning and evenings. Okay, all right. So you're saying, okay, I don't know if the mall's open, what, 12 hours, right? So 6 hours, 6 hours. Is that what you're saying? So what you did was one of them has the better shift, which I don't know which it is. I would assume the evening one's better, right? So one person pays $1,500. I like it. The next person pays, oh, they're both paying $1,500. Okay, I make $1,000 a month doing nothing. Okay. All right. I like that. That's so you can sublease is what you're saying. That's the other thing. So you're saying we could sublease the spot, the kiosk. It's allowed. Okay. Or not. But okay, so hold on. We're going to have to back up. When I sign up at the mall to get a kiosk, I have to tell them I'm doing this business. So therefore, it's not in conflict with other retailers in the mall area. So is that what you had to do, was go to them, or did you just do it? That's, well, you don't have to tell me, but all I'm saying is normally you would have to get approval for whatever you're going to do there. You just can't say, hey, I'm going to sell beach balls, for instance. So anyhow, I get what you're saying. $1,000 per month, and your monitoring is nothing, I guess. They break it down. They put their items there. They lock up their own stuff. Now it's up to them to coordinate how they're going to do it. Is that the deal? So I don't know about the kiosk because I don't know which type it is, but does it have its two separate compartment types that, you can close it up on 4 doors or something, or 6? But either way, let's get with the story. Let's see what continues to happen. ETF drill is still flying up and to the right, over 23% increase year to year. Victor Marrero, I made a video earlier today. Yes, oil. Exactly. The ETF DRLL, the oil stocks that Gino Chimiente told us all about. It ain't over yet. The party wasn't over 4 months ago, 5 months ago, like Gino Chimiente said. And drill is going to keep flying because you know why? Remember, 25 days till the oil runs out, the diesel runs out. I mean, come on, man. Trying to fool people. Stop watching entertainment television. All right? Now, I had to make a video about it because the 25 days, just so you guys know, it's not going to run out in 25 days. The United States, other countries still have diesel oil coming in. It's if everything got shut off, then it would be 25 days. But they're still refining diesel oil. So it's not like we're going to run out. All right. So anyhow, yes, due to that factor, oil prices are rising. And something new, VLO, the second largest renewable energy source or oil companies, second largest for renewable, is awesome. And PBF has something coming out as well, renewable sources. It's awesome. And their oil as well. So yeah, they're all enjoying 20%, 400%, 600% increases year to date with this oil. Gotta love it. And imagine all I have to do is say 25 days till the oil is gone, till diesel oil is gone, and you have an increase. Good evening from Curtis Davis. Mr. Financial is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. It's the Business Opportunity Night edition. Vanessa Comagate's in the house. He started spilling the beans. Mr. Financial, good evening is his tagline, SSN family. And he brought in the ABMM, always be making money, ladies and gentlemen. And also, if you're not familiar with Mr. Financial's work here, well, then you can go somewhere else and check him out at Chili Davis. That is his YouTube channel. You got to go over there and show him some love. He's part of the SSN Nation. You hit them likes on his video, subscribe to his channel, and it's Chili with 2 L's, CHILLY Davis. He gives out great stock updates, information, day and night. You just never know when he's going to drop a video, and it's very, very helpful. And I like how the SoFi popped up. I'm loving it. OMF, one main popped up. I'm loving it. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I caution you, 1929 to 1930. I'm going to keep saying it. But thank you again for being in the house. I decided I could do it 4 ways with the nails. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. So you're Airbnb-ing the kiosk. You have a wig lady and another hair lady there, but they're doing day and night shifts. So that's the 2 shifts. So that gives us 1,000 for doing nothing. I love that part. Now, you're saying you're going to do it 4 ways. I could do it 4 ways with the nails. How are we going to do it 4 ways? At Vanessa Comagate, that's how you roll. 1K is no chump change. Exactly. Beautiful. Congrats. Exactly. 1K is not while you're sitting on your couch eating bonbons. You love that. Okay, so we'll get into this. I understand what you're saying. I'm like, wow, I could rent more carts and just charge them less. They save money and I make money. I love it. She's doing the old exponentials. And you guys know I'm a big fan of exponentials. Why do it one time when the mall says we have 10 of them? Give me all 10. 10 G's a month. I hear you. I hear you on this. I love it. Just wash, rinse, and repeat. And now I will say this, anybody could do this. I'm going to say there's little, caveats. And one of the caveats is what I was talking about. Most malls won't let you just put whatever you want at the kiosk location. So you wouldn't interfere with other people that may be selling the similar items in the mall. So that's one of the things I want to know, because then also subleasing, which you have the cart, do I have to go back in now and tell them, hey, I'm doing hair? And then they say, okay, or are you open, or are they allowing people to do anything? I mean, generally, you just can't bring anything in. That's the only drawback that I see. I just can't do whatever I want. But I like the concept so far. I like the idea. I made 1,000 this month for November. It's cool. Yes. That is cool. All right. No, it's not allowed. I called it Beauty Emporium. Okay. All right. Beautiful. So anything that has to do with beauty, you would have no issue on that kiosk. Beautiful. All right. So now, if you go to number 2, this is kind of easy. It's an Airbnb, like you said, at the mall. This is actually simple. Now, but here's the actual questions that come into play. So after you don't know anybody, how do you get new people to want to do your kiosk? Because now we don't know anybody, right? We're ordinary citizen. We're going out. We don't know anybody that has businesses or who wants to, try to have something in the mall. So what then are we going to do? How are we going to get these people? That's the next thing. And the other thing is, like I said, no, it's not allowed. I call it Beauty Emporium. But here's what I'm going to say. So now when a person contacts me, they're going to say, hey, I do XYZ. So you're not going to be able to accept everybody because, again, whatever you do, you're going to have to figure out a name. Like you've done a great job right here. Beauty Emporium, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how you should title some of your companies if you want to be cover an area, a genre. That's what you want to do. So my contract includes beauty products, including nails, whenever I want to start. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like it. I like it. Sis doing the damn thing. Okay, so all I want to know is this then. So how long do you have them going month to month? Do you have them under a commitment for 6 months? Did you have them do first and security? How did you make this arrangement out of curiosity? So somebody's paying $1,500, somebody's paying $1,000. They have to put up 3,000 or more, or did the person for 1,000 have to put up 2,000 or more? And how are you collecting the money, which could be a myriad of ways? But all I'm trying to say is, are they sending it to you? Are you by mail, which is old-fashioned check? They wiring it to you? How do you do that? And if they do not pay, what's the ramifications of that? Which that's easy enough. You just can block them out or whatever, I would imagine. All right, here we go. I can rent another cart for the nail machine. I can buy 2 machines and have 4 people pay me $35 daily. That would generate $4,200 monthly profit of $2,200. Yes, that was her original plan, but that entails a little bit more. This is a lot easier for the Beauty Emporium, where you have 2 people and you're collecting $1,000 per month while they're doing all the work, which is just like a retailer. I love it. What she did, ladies and gentlemen, she scaled down a little bit. So you guys think about a mall, right? They're the owners, like let's say Simons, right? Simons Group owns a lot of malls. And Simons Group rents to people like me, and I want a mall location. I go in and they tell me something $3,000 per month or more. And then they tell them, hey, yeah, I'm going to get triple net for everything you sell. And then you're like, damn. And then you get your spot. But Vanessa Comegate, she said, I'm assuming the role. And she says, I have a kiosk that I'm getting from the Simons Group, but I'm going to allow other people to come in here and not have to pay what I'm paying and get 2 people and pay me more. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, business opportunity night has started off with a bang. Anybody can do this. Again, there is the caveat. Whatever you name your spot, it has to encompass what type of business you are going to run there, because they roll down there and you're selling tires and you're supposed to be Beauty Emporium, they're going to have a problem. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, all right. And then this is her other plan originally, was for the fingernails to go countertop units. And that's why she's talking about 4 people, because 2 people would be there during the day, 2 people would be there in the evening time, pay $35 each. The cart costs $2,000. And there you go. I love it. Now, just let me know, is it going to be a Beauty Emporium down at the other place too? Let me know. That would be awesome. Almost like your own brand name. So then you go from mall to mall, Beauty Emporium. Oh, that would be sweet too. I can rent another cart. I love it. People are trying to save money, so why not share the rents with people doing the same business? Airbnb in a mall. I got to say, that's ingenious, as long as they allow it, which is the other thing. See, that's the most important thing. Are they, the mall, gonna? So as far as the mall's concerned, it's called Beauty Emporium. So anything that has to do with beauty, they're not going to even say nothing about anyhow. That's you. So that works out. So as long as you have whatever the name is and the business is the same or similar to the business, then it's going to be fine. That's not a problem. They work for me. So all good. Vanessa Comagate, that looks like a good scalable business model. Where do you place these machines? There we go. The machines are portable. So you place them on the cart. These carts are locked. The other thing with the machines, though, they're not going to allow anybody to do anything out with using the machines, are they? Because they give off the fumes. That's one of the little areas that I thought about that fingernails to go. But anyhow, that's number one, ladies and gentlemen, for the business tonight. Business opportunity number one. Vanessa Comagate coming up with a seamless genius plan. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you can go down to any mall, walk through, because malls need people. They need vendors. They need people that have businesses. So you might be able to get yourself a little kiosk and then figure out and do something similar to this. But we still have to get the clientele. We have to get the people that want to do it. But hey, there's all kind of businesses around. And if you can get in whatever deal you have, which Vanessa Comagate's special, she knows people. So she might not have had to pay $6,000 to get into the mall. But all I'm saying is you're going to have to pay for the spot anyhow. So if you can find other entrepreneurs who are out there and they said, man, I wanted to get in the mall, but I can't afford to put down 5Gs, 6Gs. And then you turn around and say, oh, just give me $1,500 and here's your spot. But you're sharing the spot. So you either have to take the day and the evening, whichever slot you take, that's it. And the other person is going to take the other slot. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, here we go. You have to be specific at the mall. So my hair cart is just hair. Okay, so back up. So are we calling so is the hair cart Beauty Emporium, or are you saying that's your business name totally and then you're just doing hair on the hair cart? So then you're going to do another hair cart, but that'll be under the Beauty Emporium banner. Is that what you're saying? Which I still love. So that actually is what I'm going to be saying, because that makes more sense. One company, one EIN, we do carts, we do whatever. So it still goes in the vein of our company, what we're going to be known for. So I love that. But yeah, I thought you might have to be specific at the mall. So it's the hair cart. And then is Beauty Emporium doing the, let's say, nail cart? Let's put it that way. All right. I prefer what I'm doing now. No work at all. Exactly. I hear you. I hear you. I have a merchant account and they're invoiced on the 25th. Merchant account. So they can pay, you mean like with debit or credit cards? I let them lease month to month, which is attractive to the sellers. Exactly. Exactly. And do you take a deposit though? Because if you rent month to month, if a person leaves, or if somebody says at the end of the month, I'm done, what's the ramifications for that? Because now you're going to have to find somebody else or have a waiting list. I am the owner. They think these people work for me, and they do in a sense. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I like that. If I decide to do the nails, I'm not sure yet, but there are no fumes at all. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. No, the mall asks for first and last rents. Yep. Oh, first and last. Okay, so they're not asking for the crazy. Cool. Beauty Emporium is a business name which includes all things beauty. Exactly. The umbrella, the big company. So that means you can do everything after that. I love it. Beauty Emporium hair, Beauty Emporium nails. Yes, exactly. I love it. All right. So how are you charging the people that, I mean, you have an account. How do they pay you? And then if they don't pay you, then you're going to have a spot open. So how are we going to get new business partners, so to speak? I also have a contract, 3-month increments. Love that as well. There you go. That helps me out greatly. I love that. 3 months. So are they paying 3 months in advance, or are they just going, well, we already answered that. They're going month to month, but a 3-month contract. So that means at the end of their second month, they have to let you know if they're going to move out. So you have a 30-day notice. And so then you can find some other tenant. Is that how you're going to roll with this program? I like it. It's genius. I like it. Passive. So we have to go with an entry point. So everybody knows we got to go with an entry point as well. So let me know the entry point. I do take a deposit of $750. They have to give me a 30-day notice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was thinking it's going along those lines. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me start with ordinary citizens, barriers. So first things first. I personally don't know anybody at any mall. So now I have to walk into a mall like an ordinary business owner and say, hey, I want to rent a kiosk. The guys say it's $2,000. So you got to give me $4,000, Eric, for the kiosk. My next step is if I want to do this, I don't know any other business owners. So now, is there any enlightenment you can give us to where I'm going to find business owners that may want to rent my kiosk from me? And I can't use the mall as a reference if somebody comes in there and say, hey, call me because I have a kiosk, because then they'd say, hey, what are you doing? So let me know exactly what you intend to do if somebody does move out. If both of them move out after 3 months, then how and where would you find a new business? Let me know. And I think you just have to put it out there. But again, I don't know if it's that easy to find replacements. So let me know. Here we go. She's about to give us some secret sauce. Yes, you can find business owners selling at weekend festivals. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You got your pen, pad, and papers ready? This is very, very awesome. My. I was thinking of auctions and she brings up festivals. I love it. I love it. That's exactly what we're talking about. Okay. It's where you would find your normal business vendors in the first place. I love it. I love it. Weekend Festival. Now, remember, she's in Los Angeles, so she has It's an entrepreneur city. Because in LA, you have to make enough to pay millions of dollars to own a house, $1 million to own a house generally in SoCal, and secondly, you got to pay rent. That's damn near worth a $500,000, $700,000 house, $3,000 a month. $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. Ordinary citizens. So everybody's generally an entrepreneur. There's a ton of them. So I'm trying to think that big one. I always want to say Norwalk, but that's not it. It's or is it Norwalk? It might be. That's always been. It used to be one of my favorite little auction vendor spots out there off of 5. But anyhow, so there we go. There's your secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen. You go out to the festivals, go out to the auctions, go out to places like when they have expos and things like that at community centers, convention centers, and people have booths. Those booth spaces cost more than what it costs at a kiosk in a mall. Those booth spaces are $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, depending on how big it is. So that's potential customers as well. Here we go. The easiest way is to ask your client, like my client had a friend. There we go. Oh, that's even better. Yep. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the beauty area, so beauty schools again. There we go. There we are. She's giving some tips. Are you guys getting this? If you have to rewind this, make sure you do, because he's giving you the secret sauce, the places that you can get the clientele. Now your only assignment is, oh, and by the way, you know what? Let's talk about this kiosk too. So when you had to sign with the mall, did they give you your 1 or 2 or 3 months free? Or is this a hot and popping mall where they go, we don't do none of that because we're top notch? Because normally I always try to get my first 3 months or 4 months free. But generally they're going to say, okay, well then we need a 1, 2, or 3 year lease agreement. So just letting you guys know what you'll be looking forward to when you get there. All right. Place ads. Interesting. Place ads. Okay. I don't know where, but I guess it could be anywhere. Internet, Facebook, it could be anywhere, I guess. In making postcards for Beauty Emporium leasing spaces. I love it. I love it. You done created a whole business leasing spaces. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Just from a simple kiosk idea, changing it into an Airbnb type kiosk where she has a 3-month rental program, having people pay more than what she's renting it for. Now, I'm just going to say this. I have never rented a kiosk. What I want to know is, it just dawned on me at the end of the month, yes, I collect the money for the kiosk, but in most malls, we have to do triple net. So that means we have to submit income numbers and pay them tax for all intents and purposes. So let me know what happens. All right. She goes, none of the malls are doing that here. Yeah, we're in SoCal. She's in SoCal, so you can forget about that. Not going to happen. Okay. I had a contract for September through December. Are you saying your kiosk contract is for 3 months? Is that September, October, November, December? 4 months. Short term? They're doing short term like that? That's pretty interesting. I like that. That gives you flexibility. Actually, I like the flexibility if they're allowing that. Emporium Beauty leasing spaces in high-end malls. Oh, she's doing the high-end malls. I love it. I love that too. Man. Okay. Why not? This is awesome. Awesome. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this so far. Okay. We're 1 hour in almost. If you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And also smash that like button. That's so the YouTube gods know that someone is here. And then share the video. Wake up other people, because we talk about business opportunities. Don't miss Monday night, because Monday night is Money Making Mondays. We'll be talking about some other money-making ventures. So we're doing high-end leasing at malls. So let me understand. Are we talking about these malls are allowing 4-month rentals of the kiosk? And okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yes, sir. 3 months. If I want to renew my contract, I can. Wow. I love it. I never knew they were going to be that flexible, but maybe sign of the times. Now, these high-end malls in LA, there's a few. Plazas, malls, all this. So you have plenty of opportunities. In a lot of cities, there's places like this. So she's going with the high end, which everybody, I will say again, you should always go with high end if you can afford it, because that's the place where people have the disposable income, more of that versus a low end mall. People still have the disposable income when they're at the mall. But all I'm saying is you can generally charge more when you're at the high end mall, right? So your profits can be more. You might have to pay a little more, but your profit will offset that. So malls are hurting. Yes, the malls are hurting, so they are offering short-term leases. Wow, that is special. Uh-oh. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Looks like I'm locked out. What the heck? Oh, I'm back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was locked out there for a second. All right. Well, Vanessa Comagate, the business opportunity, the seamless genius, is in the house coming up with another game plan that anybody can do if you're a go-getter. If you can go out here and talk to the malls, which there's nothing. It's just like when you're going to get rent, when you're going to go buy a property, same thing. You walk in the office and say, hey, what kiosks do you have? How much are they? Same thing. Right now, I'm starting in the OC. It's still in the testing phase, honestly. That's all we can do is the testing phase, because this isn't a concept that people are doing as far as I know. So you have to test it out to make sure it's a viable product that you can present and scale up. You have to find out, and the only way you're going to find out is by doing it. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be successful? Then you have to go for it. And there's going to be bumps in the road, and things that you may not have thought of in advance is going to pop up. So, but she has her concept down. She has it all written out. She has her tenants in place. She's rolling and making money. So as it goes by, it's testing right now over the next 3 months. She'll figure out if whatever things arise that wasn't accounted for, things that we didn't even discuss tonight. There may be something she didn't account for that she'll have to adjust. That's how business is. Don't be afraid, because you can be independent. You could be at home sitting there collecting $1,000 check, $5,000 check, $2,000 check. That's what she's doing, ladies and gentlemen. I will see how this works. Then I will definitely open another cart in the same mall. Exactly. You have to test, because you should never go all in, ladies and gentlemen. It should be a constant testing and proving ground, especially when you start something out that's new to you, a new concept. You should always test it out. Just don't go, hey, I'm going to get a year lease if they'll give you a 3 or 4 month lease. Don't do anything, especially since it's unknown. We don't know if this is going to work out. It's going to work out as long as people pay. As it seems like it's going to work out. But again, we don't know the pitfalls over the next 2-3 months that may arise and we didn't figure out. But on the surface, this looks like one hell of a deal, ladies and gentlemen. And you were here tonight. You learned about a possibility that you can do in your hometown. She's in Southern California. OC is the Orange County. And also the OC here is Ordinary Citizen when you're in the SSN Nation. OC, when she's chatting, is Orange County, California. And think about this. If it's not LA and it's another mall in another regular city, it won't even cost as much as in LA. Think about that. Can you imagine if you can get something that's $1,000 for a kiosk, and then you can charge somebody $750, $800 for the spot? Think about it. That'd be very, very interesting. 1,000 is cool, and it would be nice to duplicate it. Yes, that's what we're waiting for. But I agree with you. I would have to test this first round first before I start signing on to other contract deals, making sure, because if I do sign another contract deal, it would be pretty simple in your case, because people would be coming to you saying, hey, I understand you have this kiosk in the mall and I can rent it from you. And now all you got to do is just say yes. And you got to pay your deposit, and then you can go down to the mall and get everything hooked up. As long as you have 2 or 3 people committed, or 2 people committed, then you can say, okay, Beauty Emporium, whatever the beauty is. That would be awesome. Either way, you've set yourself up to rock and roll. And now it all depends on what happens with the tenants. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, very important thing, that the reason why the malls are having a problem is because of this right here. This is why you have to do a test. Mall owners, the reason why they have issues is because they have, I don't know, some malls have 40 stores, some have 70, some have hundreds. What happens when you only have 50 or 60% of your stores that have tenants in them? And all of a sudden now half of your mall or a quarter of your mall have empty stores. Now all of a sudden that presents a problem, because you aren't renting those out. Now rents have to start coming down. So all I'm saying is we have to make sure that we have the clients making money. Because if you go into a mall and you're not able to make your rent, or you're not able to make a profit, then you can't stay there. So this is another component that's to this. So even though she's able to have this 3-month commitment, now it has to actually work where they're getting the clients, they're able to make the profit, make the money, make the monthly payment plus profit to live on potentially. And if they don't, then that means they won't re-up their lease. So therein lies where the other side of the double-edged sword comes in. We need them to make money. And if you're in a high-end location, generally you should, but there's still no guarantee. All right. I am still looking for more beauty tenants who can be a backup or another cart somewhere else. Yes, that's what it'll end up being. I would believe you would have to turn it into basically your beauty emporium leasing. I mean, that's basically what you're doing now. You'll be a headhunter looking for other clients, but it's very important that she has to choose a high traffic economical location, because if my renters aren't able to make money, then they will not re-up because they can walk. They have short-term leases. So that is one of the most important factors. And during the holidays, which is considered now, because we're going to have Black Friday in a couple of weeks, right? That is the situation at hand. What's going to happen after Christmas? And there's no guarantee what's going to happen this Christmas. I have a feeling it's not going to be the numbers that it should be. There's no stimulus money floating around. There's no PPP money. There's none of this extra money because of unemployment. So all these layoffs, I think a lot of people are going to hold on to their cash a little bit tighter. So I don't know if we're going to have this expansion. And they just skipped Thanksgiving this year. It seems like everything went from Halloween to Christmas. And it's going to be very, very interesting what happens. So what happens after Christmas is going to be more important, because we expect sales during this time of year until Christmas and then into New Year. And then in January and February, that's going to be tell the tale, right? So you would hope in the beauty business, beauty is always ongoing. I told you guys before, beauty is one of those things that in a bad economy sells and a good economy sells. Even in a bad economy, beauty still sells. No way around it, all right? So that is one of the things. She's in that arena that sometimes it doesn't matter so much about the economy. All right. I like that I have 3-month commitment only. Yes, I like that as well. My renters like the traffic. They're making money for the holidays. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I agree with that. That assessment would be easy for most, that for the next, well, we're in November, December. The tail of the tape is going to be when it's not holiday season. That's when we'll find out the real situation, when it's January, February, and March in that area, where all we have is, Martin Luther King, we have President's Weekend as holidays, but that's not traditionally buy, other than the fact we have, President's Day sales, MLK sales, things like that. But they pale in comparison to the holiday season. Black Friday starting in a week or two and on through Christmas time. That's prime time. And that's where a lot of retailers make the bulk of their money, so their company or corporations last for the next year. It's crazy, but that's how it works sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see. My contract is up January 1st, so I will see. Yes, I expect your tenants to do well. They're doing hair, and it's the season. It's party season. I mean, how many parties are there? I'm not having one this year, but all I'm saying is there's a party starting like probably now. Thanksgiving party. Every weekend there's a party. That's why the nails and hair industry goes in overdrive in November and December. And then in January, I don't know what the status is. I'm not in the beauty business like that, but I'm sure there's some numbers that you can probably look up and find out what happens with sales in the beauty industry and what happens with beauty salons and things like that after the new year for the next 3 months. That'd be interesting. But for sure, holiday time, women are packing, looking for the hair, looking for all the beauty supplies they want. So I would imagine if they're at a kiosk sitting there in the middle of the mall, that's better than people walking inside, going to like the Sephora's or something, right? You have people, you're walking by and you're like, wait, this is how much? And you can sell them a better product at a reasonable price. It changes the whole game. So they're probably going to do well for the next at least 45 days for sure. All right. Beauty sells year round. February, Valentine's Day. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. There's Valentine's Day. Yeah. Beauty does sell all year long. I would think there's an uptick, which again, I'm guessing an uptick the last 2 months of the year. And then all year long, there is definitely sales. It just depends on, I don't know what those would be, but you'll find out. You will find out, and they will re-up. So if they re-up, you re-up, right? Or new tenants. So that'll be interesting timing, how you pull it off. But very, very well done, Vanessa Comagate. Thank you for the explanation. Hopefully this might have helped out a few people. This might have gotten your mind right. So what I'm going to do here, make sure you had your pen, pad, and papers ready. Smash the like button. We're 1 hour and 11 minutes in because it's business opportunity night. This is set it and forget it. We have retirement plans here, ladies and gentlemen, just for you. And of course, let me throw down some video activity. All right. I do a little promo because we do have SSN Lifestyle, the sister property. So I have to throw down a little promo every now and then. So let's go to, I haven't played this one in a while. Let's go with this one here. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I had another comment come in. I like it so far. It's fun, but still under construction. Hey, when we build a new business, it's always under construction until you can plateau out of it, right? It takes time to get it all going, just like SSN Lifestyle. It's taking time to get it all going. In fact, who's ever here and as members of SSN Lifestyle, I'm going to have to change the website because it's not up to par, right? So that has to have a little transformation. We're going to change it, looking a little different and all that. And still, we have new products that I have to get on there as well to help people make some more money. So all that's coming out and over holiday time of all times, right? But we're still making it happen, still marching towards the finish line. Okay, it's always under construction, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to play this one first. Have a little fun tonight.
I don't know. He's got a good shot.
A lot of competition.
The guy can play, but we all showed up to dethrone him this year. But I brought him something, courtesy of Poker 101A. This is his jersey, and then we're gonna auction one off.
Oh, sweet.
So he's got another one.
Great.
All right.
Very
We have
nice.
some heavyweights here.
It's all you can hold your own.
David Devilfish Juliet. You know, I'm here. Phil Ivey might even be here. I mean, we have heavyweights here tonight. So us little guys, we're gonna have to do something serious.
Here he is, the man of the hour, Don Cheadle. Last year's tournament winner arriving to defend his title.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting around Mr. Worldwide, the original Mr. Worldwide, until Pitbull showed up. But anyhow, we're getting back to that shortly after a few more months of family matters. I hope it's only a few more months. But anyhow, we'll see what goes down. So once again, we start off the business. Now, let's get into some other business activity. And by that, hold on real quick, because we started talking about business and FTX and Tesla. There's something else. You guys realize what happened with FTX, and they filed bankruptcy if you're new here with crypto. This is taking down a lot of companies. So what happened if you're with Voyager, you pretty much know you're screwed as well. But because of the FTX, they sent this out today. The no-shop provisions of the asset purchase agreement between Voyager and FTX US are no longer binding because, again, Chapter 11 filing by FTX Group, Voyager has reopened the bidding process for the company and is in active discussions with alternative bidders. This is very interesting. But they did put in this note. Voyager did not transfer any assets to FTX US in connection with the previously proposed transaction. FTX US previously submitted a $5 million good faith deposit as part of the auction process, which is held in escrow. And here we are. Remember we were talking about Alameda Research the other day? Remember that? That's crazy. Look at this. Surprise, surprise. Voyager successfully recalled loans from Alameda Research for 6,500 BTC and 50,000 ETH. At this time, Voyager has no loans outstanding with any borrower. There we go. At the time of FTX Group's Chapter 11 filing, Voyager maintained a balance of approximately $3 million at FTX, substantially comprised of locked Luna 2 and locked SRM that it was unable to withdraw because they remain locked and subject to vesting schedules. Wow. These guys, man, they got all kind. Look, Luna 2, really? Seriously? SRM? All these guys, man, they were all playing with each other. This is crazy. All playing with each other. Unbelievable. All right, so that came up. I wanted to give some holders of that. Make sure you understand that right there. Also, because of Victor Marrero on Wednesday, he let us know about, let me pull it up. Hold on a second. Here it is. I'm going to pull this up. Let's do it this way. I'll do it this way, okay? Hold up. Let me double check on some things. All right. Let's go here. Okay. So I'm going to go to YouTube, and because of MyEasyTronBot and Nuira, Nuira, P as in Paul, IERA. She's on a news channel in the Dominican Republic. And so she reports on my bro, kind enough to share the link. People that are in groups, they didn't want to talk about it. And they cited, we didn't want to scare people. And I was like, scare people about what? The money is locked. I mean, like, whoever was able to withdraw has withdrawn, and who hasn't never been able to withdraw has never been able to withdraw. But the point of the matter is, these guys some people are in court, and I don't know if they're the owner of the company or not. So I wasn't able to drop the video before this live stream, but late night tonight, I'm dropping it after this live stream. It's already loaded up, but I got to do some back edit. But nonetheless, here is the I don't, let me see, show it that much. But all I'm saying is these guys are going to court. And here, I'll do it this way. Once again, I'll show you guys just a little bit of it. They'll probably flag it. So anybody that sees this after the live stream, if you see a space here, that just means they flagged it because I'm showing this video. All right. I'm pretty sure it's going to come up. So, but she's talking about then the one that we have mentioned, that big. What they're talking about here is the MyEasyTronBot, as you can see on the screen. And then they talk about, but here's the thing. I'm going to go down here. Here's the guys that right here. Here's Jose Cabrera, Juan Moda, and Henry Acosta. I can never remember that Acosta guy. Maybe you guys might know who these guys are. Like I said, I've seen videos where this guy right here actually said, at one time he said I was the owner, and then all of a sudden he said I'm on the council just like you. So I don't know what the deal is, but all I know is they're over in the DR. They got a court case against these three people, and it just recently happened. This is 5 days old now. So I don't know the situation and I don't know who the owners are, but all I know is everything goes to Fund Me TB. Fund METB is where it goes. So just keep all that in mind. All right. So just giving you guys a little preview. I do this also on the video that's coming. Most people know about this. So that Victor Morrell dropped this. So I thank you again for having this out there. Now I can't get this off, it seems. That's interesting. There we go. All right. Well, then I'll have to do it another way. Okay. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we're going to do that. So, yeah. So still haven't gotten my money off. It's still locked up. That's so cool hanging with the celebs. Vanessa Kamagate. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Vanessa Kamagate. Every now and then used to be hobnobbing. Used to be hanging out at all the right places, you know. That's how we used to roll all the time and still can roll. Life has been fun. And you guys, I have to always say these things. No matter in our search of whatever we do in life, always remember to have fun. Because you never know how long you're going to be on the planet, first of all. And there's no amount of money, no amount of anything that can take over enjoyment of life. So just keep that in mind. We're sitting here talking about business opportunities. We're talking about money making opportunities, passive income. But just remember, you should always have as much fun as you can and enjoy it. And you never know. There's always an event. It looks like that METB guy was even part of the police at some point. Justice is coming to them. Exactly. That's what I'm saying as well. I don't know what's really going on, but it appears that, like I say, these guys, it would all coincide with issues. Because if the court case just recently happened, that means something probably happened 3, 4, 5 months ago. So when 3 months ago or 4 months ago, when all of a sudden there was a problem with payouts and this, that, and the other, now it kind of coincides. I don't call this coincidence. I find that very strange. So that would explain why things started having hiccups, talking about they got hacked or whatever. And then they changed the website fundmetb.com. So that changed things as well. So all I'm saying is I don't find that a coincidence. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you guys know the biggest things I've been talking about lately is cash flow, because cash flow NFT is off the charts, in my opinion. It has potential because it's crypto that's backed by crypto backed by a store, Miracle Cash and more. If you're new here and don't know about this business opportunity, I'm going to play a video. We're going to play a video. Lots of people have seen it already. It's Miracle Cash NFT backed by stores. You are able to buy an NFT for the region of the United Kingdom. All transactions from their ATM machines, their merchant processing accounts, the businesses for the insurance, it's all there, and you receive a portion of the profits. How about that? Is that awesome or what? So I'm going to play a video and you guys can check this out. It's like 3 minutes, but this is nothing to sneeze at, because you can actually do a few things here in order to get in. And of course, this is Stop Struggling Now. I help you. Amongst all of us, we help each other get there. Whether you can get a little piece, a big piece, or pieces, you're going to be able to do something if you want to get in. All right, so gentlemen, this is again, you have an opportunity.
If there was a way you could have partnered with Elon Musk before Tesla, before the Model S, before SpaceX, and before Elon became the world's richest man, would you at least have wanted to know how? If there was a way you could have partnered with Jeff Bezos when he was planning Amazon.com and it could have made you a fortune, would you at least have wanted to know about it? Well, what if there was a fintech company today that is about to capture major market share worldwide, where millions of people will be using its breakthrough technology and you could make an absolute fortune? Would you at least want to know about it? At the same time that we are experiencing record inflation, gas prices through the roof and headed towards a recession, the move towards crypto adoption worldwide is picking up pace and the evidence is all around us. Big names and big money players are jumping in the game like crazy. The Staples Center, where the LA Lakers play, is now the Crypto.com Center. The Super Bowl, the most expensive commercial time on television, featured 6 cryptocurrency ads. Tom Brady, Matt Damon, LeBron James, and Larry David all made appearances in them. Facebook changed its name from Facebook to Meta. The rapper Eminem bought a Bored Ape, an NFT, for $450,000. Warren Buffett invested over $1 billion in a Brazilian crypto bank. Coinbase bought Bitcoin Turkey for $3.2 billion. You know what they say, success leaves clues. Whenever there is economic change in the marketplace, there are economic winners and there are economic losers. It just depends on what side of the equation you end up on. They also say that timing is everything. How would you like to get in on the next big thing? Are you ready for a miracle? How would you like to own a piece of Miracle Cash and More? The first to market brick and mortar crypto stores. Crypto on the street, with stores in every major city all over the world. Unlike the faceless online competitors that have no phone number to call, no physical address, and no one to talk to. Miracle Cash and More stores are fully regulated, licensed, and our wallets are insured by Fireblocks. At Miracle Cash and More, we own our own cryptocurrency exchange. We own our own stablecoin. We own our own ATMs. We own our own merchant terminals. And guess what? We get paid on every single transaction. The secret, if you want to call it a secret, is to get involved before the whole world knows about it. Position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react. Here's the current offering. There are only 1,488 shares of the Master Franchise Agreement for all of the United Kingdom. Each share is projected to profit over $100,000 in year 1, $200,000 in year 2, $400,000 in year 3, and $900,000 in year 4. We have an exit strategy that projects a payout of over $10 million per share. And what does that cost to you? A one and done payment of just $5,000. And of course, you can buy as many shares as are still available. Now the question is, do you at least want to know how? I sincerely hope so, because the best is yet to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in case you've never seen that before, this is one of the hot properties. This is the future crypto project backed by real world businesses that are licensed and regulated in a country. That is major. People can walk into the store, talk to people, make phone calls directly. None of this support tickets, none of this send us an email, none of that. People are actually there. So you have opportunity. They have their own exchange as well. They have their own stable coin as well. They have ATM machines. They have merchant processing machine, point of sales, all of that. Insurance backed by Lloyd's of London. The exchange has a fire block, so it's protected. That's how they're able to have the Lloyd's of London. The NFT, as you saw, cost $5,000. But what they didn't say in this was the part about if you don't have the $5,000, you can become an affiliate. So you'll see a link down below called Miracle Cash and More. That will take you to this page that I'm showing you here. And on this page, you see become an affiliate on the right-hand side. So you can do that if you like. And if you become an affiliate, you refer other people to buy the $5,000 NFT and you receive $500. Now, if you do that 10 times, well, that gives you $5,000 to buy your NFT. So that's a way that you can get it if you don't have the 5,000. Here's the funny part. There's people buying 2 or 3 of these NFTs. Now, this is for the United Kingdom. So I'm just going to do a shortcut here and, discover our NFTs. I'll do a shortcut here because this is all as simple as it is. If you want to buy an NFT, it's $5,000. It's for the United Kingdom. I should point out, even though I don't have this prepared, I should point out I copied or recorded a Zoom call from last night. Even though I have shown a PDF and went over the program, you can search the channel for the Cashflow NFT. I also have the Zoom call live. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down in case you're interested in that. I'll put the link down to that Zoom that was last night. So I'm going to be more involved with the Cashflow NFT, presenting it here on our channel as well. I'll do their copy of their Zooms because they have Zoom calls Monday through Friday. It's Monday through Friday at noon Eastern time. And then Monday through Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So that way, if you actually want to have people and you don't want to have to explain it, that way you can tell people to actually check out that Zoom call. They don't share their links or anything like that. And then they can get back to you, or you can contact them and say, did you see the Zoom call? What do you think? And here's my link, right? And then you could receive some profits from that, the commission. So hold on a second. I'm going to get the link for last night's. I didn't review it, but I saw parts of it. So it did come out pretty good. And it's called Cashflow NFT Can Pay You. It's a live stream. I talk a little bit minimal in it. And then at the end, there's a Q&A. So you can see that as well. So in the chat room, here you go. Chat room is here. Okay, here you go in the chat. That's what goes to the video off of the Zoom call for the Cashflow NFT. And they go over it for about 45 minutes and discuss the product and the services that they have. So I wanted you to know about that. Now, let me go back on the screen to here. And regarding ME, there's 483 NFTs left, maybe left. I'm going to buy like 3 or 4 of these. So this count is probably under 480 right now. There's only 1,488 to begin with. Once they run out, that's it. You can't just go buy another NFT for the UK. All right. So again, they have 5 or 6 products, which makes it very, very cool. And again, in the chat room down below, you will see the YouTube link to go check out that Zoom call, which shows you from Ed. He shows exactly all the products. It'll take I think it's around 35 to 45 minutes. All right. Laverne Pennick says the video just confirms what we already knew pretty much. Victor, I knew a while ago it was a rug pull. Laverne Pennick was on top of it. It looks like the METB guy was even part of the police at some point. Yes, that's what I already went over. Justice is coming to them. Yep. Yeah, that would be interesting. So I don't know if those guys are the owners, though. That's the thing. Are they actually the owners or not? I don't know. But like I said, at one time, I saw a video where the guy said, I am. And then the next thing I know, he said, I'm not. So I don't know if he was just blowing smoke, but he's going to court for it, him and two other guys. So some dude named Acosta, a guy named Cabrera, and Moto. And they're claiming that these guys are the masterminds behind this Ponzi scheme, they're calling it, which if they are in the DR, then that would be very interesting because their story was they were actually somehow doing some trading, arbitraging, whatever. And so therefore, they're clearly not doing that in the DR. Not saying you can't do it in the DR, but you're not going to be running the hotel and business and hobnobbing around in the United States and all that, not going to the offices, right? You would surely have pictures of your offices or something that generates where you have traders, right? So I'm thinking you would do something like that, but who knows? So anyhow, it appears that these guys are having issues, which would be explaining why we have no money's coming out. But I go to the payment channel on Telegram and I saw payments coming out up until 2 days ago. So I was like, okay, they're sending money allegedly to somebody, but it's not anybody I know. So it is what it is, unfortunately. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to get into that cash flow NFT. We do have one other opportunity for you. We have something down below in the description that if you can't afford the $5,000, you don't want to try to refer people, then you can pay anywhere from $250 up to $2,500 and get in the group economic plan. It's called the Cash Flow NFT $5,000 business opportunity, 250 increments, 250, 500, 750. So you can use your credit, debit, or USDT on many different chains. That's ERC20, TRC20, BEP20, Matic, AVAX, Polygon. USDT, you can send your 250 that way. So that's the opportunity that you can get in and get a piece. So therefore, as the group with SSN Lifestyle, you'll see the link down below. You'll go to the SSN Lifestyle sister property, and whatever you put in, that's the percentage you will receive when they send their monthly payouts. This is a buildup. So this is for the United Kingdom. They haven't put their store in the United Kingdom yet. So that's why they're selling the NFTs. Once they do this, they'll open up the stores and the ATM machines and every other product that they have. And then every month you'll receive a check. Now, if you do decide that you want to become an affiliate, or you don't even have to be an affiliate, you want to buy an NFT, you use the link down below, Miracle Cash and More link, to become an affiliate or buy an NFT. But there's other levels that they presented that a lot of people don't know about. And I told people about it on last night's Zoom. After the Zoom call, they have this right here going on. Look at this. If you want to be an affiliate, they have something called a global pool program. How about that for incentive? Here it is. You sell 10 NFTs. That's a lot. That would get you your own $5,000 NFT if you did that. Then they have something else, because if you use my link or someone uses your link and then they actually sign up another affiliate and they actually sell, then it says develop 3 in your team to become 1 stars. Now, I don't know what the word develop 3 in your team to become 1 star. I don't know what develop means. I don't know if they mean sign up 3 people or if they're saying I need 3 people to sell 10 NFTs. That's a tall order. Most people aren't into sales, right? But nonetheless, develop 3 in your team to become, you get 1 to become 1 stars. That means you move up to 2 stars, I guess. Develop 3 in your team to become 2 stars. Well, then, okay, that's a lot of people. So then we move to the third. So that's how you move up levels. You got to develop at least 3 people in your team to become 3 stars, which means those 3 would have to have 3, and those 3 would have to have 3, I would imagine. That's what this looks like to me. And then it goes all the way up to a 4-star. What do you get? You get residual monthly income from the global pool, ladies and gentlemen, depending on your star rank. 1 share is, they're estimating it to be $2,500 to $3,000. 3 shares is 2 star. If that's the case, that'd be $7,500 to $9,000, ladies and gentlemen. This is significant, actually. 10 shares is 25 grand to 30 grand a month. This is from the global pool. This is part of everything, whether it's in the UK, whether it's in Cyprus, whether it's in Spain, whether it's in Turkey, whether it's in Germany, whether it's in Amsterdam, all those places. And any other stores that come up, you'll be in the global pool. So now you understand why I said, you know what, I guess I'll have to take this a little bit more seriously. Maybe I should start promoting this a little more and having some people sign up and maybe even be affiliates where they can either get their 10, sell 10 and get their $5,000 NFT, or make money at it anyhow. $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month. If you're able to sell 1, 2, or 3 is not anything to sneeze at. And so that's why I'm going to start talking about a little more on individual videos versus the live streams. All right, just so you guys know. So that's something to consider right there. That's pretty sweet, I think. Gives people an opportunity. And by the way, there is a person that I know that has already gotten into, I believe they're on like 3 or 4-star level. So they're talking about $30,000 per month. Is that crazy or what? And oh, by the way, you don't have to wait. You'll already be in the global pool because they already have stores open. So they're already making money. So I don't know. They're going to tell me how much their check's going to be this month. But again, they're already making money every month from being in the global pool. Is that crazy or what? All right. Just letting you know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have some new projects coming out in Vistacana for the real estate crowd. Business opportunity means real estate. Pre-construction, whether it's Miami, whether it's Asia, whether it's the Philippines and Asia, whether it's Mexico, Tulum, or Merida, or Puerto Rico, right? It doesn't matter. Wherever you go, there's going to be a business opportunity. But we're talking about set it and forget it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Cash flow NFT that I just mentioned. Once you buy the NFT, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to promote. You don't have to sign up other people. You don't have to do anything. Once you buy a $5,000 NFT, you can go on about your business. They'll cut you a check. That's retirement plan right there, right? No worries about that. So that's a couple of items we talked about. And then what is it? What else? But I was getting ready to talk a little bit about real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, for everybody who hasn't really thought about Punta Cana in this context, when I was saying villas, and I started talking about villas recently as a possibility, trying to get that 10 sleeper or higher, because that puts you in altogether another category. And it should be a large unit, right? Over 2,000 square feet. So you can possibly get a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, or 4-bedroom, 4-bath, whatever the case may be. Well, Vistacana has some new projects. And they have huge homes. They're bigger than 2,500 square feet, 2,800 square feet, 3,000 square feet. They are not 300 grand. These things are $600,000. How about that? It's insane, ladies and gentlemen. Right? In fact, let me see if I can give you some names in case somebody here is interested. But I was looking at it and I was just like, holy smokes. Are these guys smoking crack out here? But it's getting up there, and it was only a matter of time because they're trying to make that area upscale, like I was saying before. So here's the thing. Let me see if I can find it. It's called what is it? I think it's called Petite Park, but that's not the one. It was like Anak, ANAK. It's crazy. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'll show you guys what I'm referring to. You're starting to get crazy. 600,000, 550,000 for a villa. Here we go. There you go. And luxury villas. And oh, it's in the news section. I didn't even look at this. I just glanced because if you can see the news section at the very bottom, that little, let me scroll. Let me do it this way. Okay, so all that land down there, you guys can see it there. All that land, that's where the villas are down there. All right, so here's the real question though. All these villas appear to be just that. They're nice. Don't get me wrong, they're nice. Right? That's nice. So I'll probably do some videos, but very nice, right? But you're going to pay for it. I can't never get this straight. You're going to pay for it naturally. So these are very, very nice. I got to give them credit for this. These are luxury homes. So you guys are going to be, yeah, this is nice. These are nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So the idea here is you wanted to get in while the getting in was good. This is 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And these are like 3,000 square feet. It's pretty serious. These are pretty cool. This is at ANAK. I'll be making a video since I actually have and I don't know if I have the prices for these, but there's several different models. But again, we're talking 500,000. There's another one, 314. So yeah, these are 3,000 square feet. Here's the only thing that I've noticed. They don't include any other amenities. What I mean is there's no clubhouse, there's no restaurant on site, no extra pool, community fitness center. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. There's a K1, K2, K3. Can you see this? Let me see if I can get this on screen. Look at this. $595,000. $545,000, $659,000. Welcome to luxury. 20% down, 30% during construction, 50% on delivery. These are going to be built in, according to this, construction until December 2023. These are going to be built according to this in the next 12 months, 14 months, somewhere in there. I will just say this. They are awesome. Awesome. Total luxury. But if you're going to start doing $600,000 homes or $550,000 luxury homes, yes. Now you're getting into living there more than likely. versus renting anything out for passive income. Or it could be Hollywood or any upscale, Miami, any upscale location where you're going to charge, I don't know, $5,000 a month, $4,000 a month. That's pretty interesting as well. All right, here we go. Laverne, that documentary showed people that invested thousands of dollars. Some of them said they lost everything. How do people invest money they can't afford to lose is beyond me. Victor Morrell, you know how it works. You know how it works. It's unfortunate, but yeah, people overextend themselves because they see their friends making, you know how things go. They're sending people $1,000, $1,800, and it's months. It's 5 months, right? Just like what happened with us, 2, 3, 4 months. People are getting thousands of dollars sent to them, seemingly like it's working. It's showing that it's been operational for a year. And then when we get in, all of a sudden, within months, people aren't getting paid now. It's crazy. That's how it is. Eric, whatever happened to your contract with the beach, the one you were asking you for money due to the increase in supply costs? I asked Rock and they won't do that. Good thing. Yeah, Victor Morrell, the beach is holding up, man. They're not being too gracious about it. So that just means we're going to have to do something else. But the beach, Panorama, they said, yeah, but then they send me a note talking about, oh, yeah, well, 60, 90 days, whatever. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why'd you guys even have me send the wire info? So far, 0, but the beach is the hardest one. Might have to give up some funds. Take an L, which I don't like that, but that may be a situation. Because here's the problem that I'm having. I don't want to take that huge L, because the funny thing is, for the same price that the beach costs, I could buy a freaking 4-bedroom, 2,500 square foot villa at Primavera 4, which I'd rather do that under the circumstances, even though the beach is probably still going to be a magnificent project, but I just don't like what they're doing. And they're telling, and I know other owners because I'm in the owners group, and they're telling other owners they won't let them out of their contracts either, even though they let other people out of theirs, but they won't let anybody out anymore. So the other owners are stuck, and they have like 2 units. Some people have 2 units there, and they've been waiting. Their delivery was supposed to be in 2021. Here it is going to be 2023. They won't let them out the contract, and they promised them that they won't do 25% increase. And I was just like, and they're like, well, I guess I'll be happy or something. I don't know what they were telling me. I was just zoning out. Like, you're going to be okay with this? Like, and and get this, they still have payments of some sort too. So I was just like, what is going on? I was just like, this is crazy. And they're happy with it. They told them that they don't think that they're going to raise the price 25%. I said, well, then why won't they take it out the contract then? I said, they're not going to do that. I said, when delivery shows up, they're going to do you like they did people at Christopher. They're going to say the price is X amount after you got delivery. That's all that's going to happen. But anyhow, it's going to be very interesting in about a year or two when they're finished and the delivery comes. That's when we're going to find out what's going to happen. I have a feeling a lot of people won't be getting theirs, especially with interest rates going to be higher as well, over 10%. It's going to be very, very interesting what's going to happen. But no, I'm still locked with the beach. Not really locked, but I'm going to take an L, possibly a huge L. Yeah, that's not a good subject matter for me. But anyhow, hey man, we can't win them all. And sometimes I make decisions, so I have to live with my decisions. I'm like, no, man, I'm not sending you guys no more money. 3K square feet. What? Those have to be way over 300K. Yes, Victor Morrell, the Anok, they're in the 315. These are 33 3,600 square feet, 3,600 square feet, 3,800 square feet. They're in the 3,000s. These are 545,000. You know, that's crazy. Crazy. So 545 is the cheapest one. That's the small one, 3,300 square feet, I think it is. And then it rises from there and up to 600 G's. Gee, you could buy 2 villas. Well, everybody can live wherever they want, but I always look at it from an investment standpoint. Clearly, people who buy these are going to live there seasonally or all year long, or potentially high-end rentals, but it's not conducive for high-end rentals because people are stacked next to you and you're not in a gated community, so to speak. That section, Anok, is not gated. The complex is gated, but anybody can come to your house. So it's not really upscale as far as I'm concerned like that. They don't have their own pool. They don't have their own fitness center, their own, whatever, playgrounds or anything like that, as far as I know either. So that means you're going to have to use whatever facilities are available to you. And as far as I know, the way they're making Vista Kana, I don't recall any basketball, soccer, any restaurants just randomly placed, or mini marts or shopping randomly placed within the complex. The sports center is in a certain location. The lakes are in a certain location. And if you live deep south of there, the golf course is in a certain location, then you basically have to leave your total area to go to these locations to utilize them. And if I'm renting it out, my guest would have to do the same thing. Almost like driving around the complex. Where's my golf cart, right? So I'm thinking these people, whatever. Some people are going to live there. Some are going to rent them out, just like it's LA. $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever. Because these are fantastic. These are beautiful. But if you spend 600 G's, are you going to live there? Are you going to rent there? Probably only certain people would rent them out, or seasonal for 3 or 4 months. You'd have to be, top 10%er, top 1%er, literally. Most people won't buy a $600,000 pad to sit somewhere for 2-3 months. That's not normally a person, an ordinary citizens type thing. Yep, that payment is BS. Yeah, they put that poison pill in the contracts, and they're telling owners that they won't. Don't worry about it. The price that you paid, we're not going to exercise that. I'm like, BS. Stop. You're going to pay it, and then you're going to be upset. So I said, I'm not willing to take your. I'm not willing to believe you. I don't believe you. You already fired a woman that busted her ass to get your guys' project on the map, and you fire her for literally no reason other than you want your family member to work there and take her position. And she started from ground zero in a trailer, didn't even have a company car, had to go around and have clients either go pick them up and go meet them to bring them there. You guys didn't even have any help other than you had another salesperson, but it wasn't like you had infrastructure to bring clients there. And after 2 years, and she meet the sales quota by over 200, and you guys say, oh, yeah, we're good. Yeah, you're good. She almost sold the damn thing out. And then you fire the person because you have all these contracts. So I'm not, it's a principle thing with me, because I know she was busting her ass. She was always cordial. She was always nice. She was always helpful. And I don't have one thing bad to say about her, period. There's other people that I know when I was there, she was helping as well. So it was like, how are these people just going to fire the person that got you 200 over the quota for the sales and you had an agreement where they were going to rent out the property for you after you guys was delayed, and now the hotel said, no, we're not going to hang out. We're not going to wait around for you to complete this project. You guys are overdue already. The hotel was supposed to be in last year this time. So that's why they bailed, because they were like, we're not going to wait around for another year or two. We allocated funds for this. So that's how the condo hotel went out of existence. And then she was supposed to run the rental department. And with that little shakeup, no matter what she did, they said, okay, I don't even know if she still has that. It's ridiculous. But all I know is I don't want to do business with people like that. So, hold on. Let's see what this is. What part of the island are those located? No, Victor Marrero. Those are in Vista Cana. They're in Vista Cana. That's Anak. That's in Vista Cana. Let me show you the other one. There's more than one. Check this out. Check this out. This is crazy. Like I said, they're making it better than Cocatel, apparently. Better than Cocatel. So that makes it interesting. Here, let me see what else we got here. Oh, there's many. Let me see. Let me go see where this one is. This is the one that I was talking about, Petite Park. And I got this from George's Charles, by the way. He's elated. Petite Park, luxury villas. All right. And it looks like, oh, this is a great picture here. There you go. You guys can, damn, I can never get this on the screen. But anyhow, beautiful, right? Beautiful. I'm going to be doing some videos on these once I get some more, but they're including, look at this, the office. Okay. So, very nice looking, upscale. And once again, it almost seems like the same builder. In fact, it does look like the same homes as Anak when I look outside. But yeah, I think it's the same homes. That's not what I want. Okay. Interesting. These are $330,000. This is in the ballpark, but the homes are 263 square meters. So that is 29. That's almost 3,000 square feet. And then they have a second one that's 310. That's 3,300 square feet, ladies and gentlemen. So this is cheaper because it's called Petite Park. And here you go. Can't see it. Let's see what we got here, man. Can you guys see? You can't see the price. Interesting. Huh. Anyhow, $330,000 for the 3,000 square feet, let's call it. $345,000 for the 3,300 square feet. That's about 105 square meters. That's a good price right there. I'm not mad at them with that one. Oh, these are duplexes. Okay, I didn't realize these. This is a duplex. That's expensive then if it's a duplex. Where the car is $330,000, and on the other side, which would be the right side, where you see the building, it has a $345,000 there. So it's A and B. So A side and B side. So these are connected. Very interesting. You can add a service quarters. So instead of these are only 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a home office. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. 20% down, 30% during construction, 50% on delivery. Delivery apparently is going to be December 2023. The extra service room is $20,000. That seems to be the going rate in the DR now. It used to be 10. So it looks like the same builder is doing this. Now, there's something else, which I think I've seen this before, but it was Kana Lux. And I'm not, but it looks like the same guys. They're villas. So the villas are on the move. They're going to have to do something quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but in the red, that's where it's going to be. All right. Once again, it appears not in their own gated section. So that's interesting. And they're promoting the amenities. Again, we have not heard back from them regarding these amenities, but Campo de Golf, the 9-hole nighttime golf course, the beach, the Sendero Ecological Trail, recreational park, that's what they're calling it, okay. Artificial beach, sport areas, restaurants, plural, collegio, school, commercial area. Okay, that's supposed to be inside Vista Kana. That is true. All right, well, check out Kana Lux, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty sweet. I don't know if this is an A and a B, but we'll find out. But again, I like these styles that they have here. I do like this because it gives you extra space when you elevate, and you can make rooms all over the place like they're doing. I love it. I've seen this before, the Kana Lux. I like how it's spread out. I've seen it before, so that's pretty cool. Awesome. Here, I'll show this again. Pretty cool. They have the renderings making it look sweet. Right? Looks sweet. Some of you might have seen Kana Lux before. So 3 videos coming out soon. I've never talked about Kana Lux, even though I knew about it. But this is a 3 or 4 bedroom, 3.5 baths or 4. That's good. We need 4, ladies and gentlemen. And they even have the plans on here, first level, second level. So stay tuned for these videos. And let me see if I can find out. The architects are all the same. 2 ladies. Awesome. Well, $545,000, 3 bedrooms, and wow, 4 bedroom, $595,000. Wow. 335 square meters. That makes it 3,700 square feet. This is huge. 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 And the same 20% down, 30% during construction. Oh no, wait, I'm off. 20% down. Wait. Okay, hold on. This is saying 30% down, 50% during construction. I can't really tell what this is. It's anyhow, I can't read Spanish that well, but anyhow, 50% is definitely during construction. And I can't tell if it's 30% down or 20% down, but it looks like firm the contract is 20% down. So 20% down, 50% during construction, 30% upon delivery, and they don't have a date. The other ones had a date of December 2023. This doesn't. So no idea on time frame. Wow. They're getting up there, ladies and gentlemen. Primavera 4, not 3,000 square feet, that's for sure, but 26, which is 2,576 square feet. So I'm rounding up to 2,600. You can create a 4 bedroom, 4 bath by adding the service quarters for believe that was 20 G. So it's 270. And that's very interesting. Why can't it cover the cost with the new sales like Connor Rock is doing? Exactly. That's how it's supposed to work, Victor Marrero. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to increase the price of the next units, which offsets any cost from the previous units. That's how it's supposed to work. But we're in a whole different environment now where developers don't have to honor their contracts and nobody cares about being sued in the construction business, apparently. They're on a whole nother level, whether you're inside of America or outside of America. They're all like, no biggie. I mean, even though they're going to get sued eventually, potentially. But the point is, that would make too much of a sense. That's why the 2-bedroom you have is selling for $389,000 right now, because they have to. So you win. Anybody who comes and buys, okay, they buy at the price that it is at that time, but it offsets any additional cost because they honoring the agreement from the previous owners. That's what's supposed to happen. So you got to give credit out there at Connor Rock to their developers for doing the right thing by not doing what everybody else is doing. So it's rare integrity. Agree. Folks that spend $595K are not the loan type of people. They are the cash purchases team. That's another league. Exactly, Victor Marrero. Exactly. And they're building those types of luxury villas. That tells you something big is coming. Those folks knew something we don't know. Vistacana has taken it to the next level. Yes, we're waiting there's got to be something that we don't know yet. But all I do know is everybody, that 20-some people that bought inside Vistacana here in the nation, you guys are all winners. All winners. In fact, like I keep saying, everybody who bought anything in Punta Cana, even up until next year, you're still going to win, because all of these properties are going to cost more money. So as long as you lock in your contract sometime in the next 60 days, you should be good. Even further, maybe. But now that you know that all these villas are coming in and Vistacana and they're going to cost this, the prices go up for everybody. So everybody wins, regardless of what they're going to do with the sports complex, if there's going to be a fee or not, regardless if you're going to have to pay a fee to get into the Vistacana Beach Club, regardless of all that. It's still going to be one hell of a place. All right. But these are all nice. Vanessa Comagate, nice. Yep. Looking good enough to retire in. You got that right. All those. That's why that 545, and I'm assuming the A and B look like townhomes. They're selling for $300K. I'm not mad at them on any of those fronts. It looks like they're creating all the villas they're building now. That's a whole nother standard. Nobody has those villas. The women that have designed this, those 3 villa projects, nobody else has designed anything close to that. That's stunning stuff right there. That is stunning. So they should be that much, but it's going to be very interesting how many people are going to buy them and having next door neighbors. And that is one of those things that, if you buy upscale, you don't want your neighbors being 10 feet away. So upscale, you can usually live with your neighbors being 20 feet away. You can usually live with that. 20 feet away, okay. Less than 20 feet away, and I'm paying 600 G's. That's the equivalent of paying over $1 million in America. And my neighbors are less than 10 feet away. That's not cool. That doesn't work for me. But nonetheless, somebody's going to be buying those high-end level homes, 600 G's in the DR. You have a lot of options at 600 G's. Let's just face facts. All right. Now, this is retirement plans, ladies and gentlemen. We gave you cash flow, debt box node. I did not talk about that yet. So Debt box node is backed by oil, gold, satellite scan, different options. And if your daily income coming in right now for your license, this isn't some future plan, this is now. You can get in several different ways. The price is not $5,000 like the cash flow NFT. You can get in as low as $1,500 for an XPLR or a gold license. Gold as in GOLD and backed by gold. Scanner system is called XPLR. You scan from the satellite to Earth and can find gold under the ground, natural gas under the ground. Can you believe that? Oil under the ground, silver under the ground, platinum under the ground, rhodium underground, water underground from the satellite. And they have partnerships and agreements and royalty deals, and they receive royalties, and then they come and buy the coins on the open market, the tokens. They burn the tokens, and that increases the value because the supply has diminished greatly. Now, what do I mean by some of that? It's a licensed node. It mines 24 hours a day. So I'm going to go in the back office because this is interesting. While it's burning on the open markets because of FTX filing bankruptcy, these guys have no worries about that because they are backed by commodities. So that makes this very, very special for all of us. And the XPLR, which is the scanner system, it went up 9.38%. So it's over 2 cents again, which is very interesting. I love it. But all the rest actually went down a little bit. But it does not matter because we mined some more rewards in the last 24 hours. Oh my goodness, look at what happened just when it goes up to 2.2 cents. It's at 7.89, ladies and gentlemen. In about 3 days, 4 days, this will be 3 months. The first month, it was mining roughly 485 tokens a day. This is daily income, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go to another screen, but I'm just giving you a little backdrop. The first month, August, let's call it the 15th of August, until September 15th, it was basically $64, $65. The coin was 0.005 or something like that. It's 0.0058 or 57, something like that. Then all of a sudden, I didn't even pay attention. We didn't even talk about it because it's just mining. We just made a determination. This is a group business opportunity. We just said, well, we're no reason to take money out. We're just mining the rewards. So then I opened it up about 30 days later, and it said something like $500. And we were all like, what's going on? It just jumped up. Well, the token price increased in value, and the mining went down. Instead of 485, it was down to around 435. But because we mined all these tokens already, and now you'll see how many's already mined, that's already in the coffers, any increase in value, you win. Look at this. This is 35,000 tokens as of tomorrow that's already mined, generating now at this price point of this is 2 cents, so 2.2 cents. That's $8 per day. You start looking at 30 days, if they're able to maintain this. This is $240 per month passively on a $1,500 investment. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is impressive. This is going to be $800 in like tomorrow. This is impressive if the coin stays at this price level. But it's going to be at 798. Yeah, you do a 7.9. So 798 and 70 potentially tomorrow. So somewhere around there. Anyhow, $800 within the next 24 to 48 hours. In 3 months, that is on average 250, 260, 265 per month. And the last 2 months, again, this has been 700 in the last 2 months, basically. I don't know how the numbers worked out, but it's because the coin price took off a couple zeros. That's why. And they haven't even started the scanning yet, ladies and gentlemen. Other than what I mean is, get this. They are going to put up a satellite with the scan system in the first quarter 2023. Right now, their scanner is on another satellite, and they're paying to have it on the satellite time. They're paying to have their scanner system there. They're going to have their own satellite to put the scanner system on there. That's why it's called XPLR. All right. So just letting you know, in my opinion, all this is liquid. So we could withdraw this if we wanted to, but you shouldn't. We could withdraw this $789. Here's the withdrawal. Here's the withdrawal button. And then it would take it into the wallet. So it would be in here. And then you can pancake swap it, because on pancake swap, you change it into debt token or possibly USDC, whichever one. On pancake swap, it's fully liquid. You can see their wallets. They're fully transparent. And so not an issue there. And you can use different wallets. You can use your MetaMask. Trust Wallet pops open, gives you options. So just letting you know, you don't want to do that. You want to keep your tokens in here because the value increases over time. Each time this is mining, this isn't costing you anything. If you want to buy one of these, let me get you something to look at. All right? Because this is pretty awesome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not familiar with this, this is passive income. This is retirement plans. This is real world businesses, not some, 1% a day and we don't know what the project is doing. There's none of that. So here's what I want to do. I think I'm going to show this video. This is one of the founders with Travis Flaherty. In fact, I should probably do a video with Travis, but he does these for everybody. He makes videos for everybody for the, so I should just post up his video on the website. He doesn't mind, but here, I'm going to play this short. Well, it's not short. It's like 8 minutes, but I'm going to play this video about 6 minutes. All right. But what I was going to do was I lost my train of thought temporarily. I was going to see if I have the prices. So anyhow, the XPLR I would suggest to get, that's $1,500 right now. It's going to go up. They just haven't raised it yet, but it's $1,500. And we have a opportunity, which is called the XPLR $1,500 business opportunity. We have that. Minimum is $250. It works along the same line as the cash flow NFT. And whatever you put in, that's the percentage you will receive of the rewards. All right. But we don't give out the rewards all the time. All right. So that's the thing, because you really want to leave the rewards there as the token increases in value. You don't want to cash out because that means you sell your tokens. That's not really a good thing to do. So just wanted to let you know, best to keep these in so then you have anything to worry about. The aluminum is bauxite. That's also at $1,750, but that's going to rise up as well, unfortunately. And the grow is $2,500. The natural gas token, which, by the way, the Nevada oil field has natural gas in it, and it's the biggest natural gas deposit in North American history. Try that one on for size. Trillions dollars worth of natural gas. And they found other things there, platinum, rhodium, and there's oil there as well. So they're talking about 4%. They have 4% of that project that they're talking about $6.6 billion. You guys can do 10%, right? All right, 600 million. Half of that is 5%. That's 300 million. Take off 1%. So call it $250 million is what their take would be if they're able to extract all of that. And then there's other stuff probably there as well. And they're sharing part of those profits. That royalty, part of that goes to buying the tokens up. So that's why everybody was in the room going, hey, how many people have that natural gas token? Right? Now you see how serious that is, ladies and gentlemen. And the scanner system gets a royalty as well. When they find it, it costs, people pay 100,000, 90,000, whatever. Think about how many exploration companies are going to be doing that. That's why at this point, by the way, in case you don't want to know, the natural gas token or license actually is what it is $6,000. It's going up. They still have them. They're going up. I believe it's 7,500 now for that license. And that thing mines about 15,000 tokens per day. All right, just so you know, the NatG, 15,000 tokens per day. So that says, you can fit real quick, 15,000 times point, that's 1, 2, 3. So that's around, what is that? 1, 2, 3, that's 4. So is that like $10, $13 a day, something like that? So at this price point, because remember, these fluctuate a little bit, but let's go. Let's see what that is. 15,000 times 0.12337. Okay, $5.50 per day at the moment. So it's down to under $5, $6, somewhere in there. All I'm going to say is 15,000 tokens, and they have 4% of a field that's the biggest in North America. 6 trillion what they're in the field, not just the natural gas. So the NatG gets you the natural gas. Oil is part of that 6.6 billion. The natural gas is part of it. The platinum's part of it. The rhodium's part of it. All those are part of it. So just keep that in mind. When they start extracting and start being able to buy, can you imagine 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million worth of the tokens, and there's a limited amount, but you're holding hundreds of thousands of them or millions of them, and the price is now $1, $3, $5 because there's only a limited supply, and your node, which is a license, turns into an NFT when they sell out. So now that NFT turns into a value as well. So if your node or your licensing is worth, let's just say it mines only, I don't know, 1,000 tokens every 24 hours. And then, but the token price is worth $5. Now that could be a whole nother ball game, right? That's $5,000 a day, $150,000 a month. How much is your NFT worth at that point? Millions. This is why you get in now early, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's a risk. It's not high risk, high rewards. It's about a medium risk, but it's a calculated risk because this is businesses, real world businesses. All right. So if you want to get in and buy a node yourself, please use the IX Global link. With that link, you have to pay a monthly fee, whether it's $15 a month. You're just becoming a member. It allows you to have your mining in the background 24 hours a day. All right. You'll have a website just like this. Now, the other part is if you want to have a link that you can share with other people, they have a networking component to it where you can refer other people, sign up other people, receive commissions. Then you have a link like I do down below. So please use the link down below and you can sign up to become a person that can refer other people. That starts at $115 per month. Or you can upgrade because they have other things like a travel and Forex and some other things. And that's, you can go up to $145 a month and then $180 a month, any one of those three. And then you can sign up additional people, receive some additional reward money or residual money, right? Besides this mining, you don't have to sign up other people. You can just buy the node, set it and forget it, and pay your little $15 per month and go on about your business and just let it mine. And again, if you do decide to join this, do not take out your tokens. You're going to be upset if these tokens all of a sudden exploded to a number. Like right now, we have 35,000 tokens. You'll be upset if one day you woke up and that token there is $20, right? And you bought, and you had 35,000 of them. Okay, you're going to be upset. So all I'm saying is now's the time to get in while nobody hardly knows about it. This is a year old. Miracle Cash and More, about a year old. More companies will get on board and do tokenization in this fashion in the future. But how many of them are going to be in the commodity business? That's what's going to be very interesting. And I got to give a shout out to Mr. Cool because he did the damn thing. I guess I'm used to LA. Yeah, hey, in LA, yeah, I don't know how people, once you live in LA, and if you bought a home when they were 500 G's or 600 G's, or heaven forbid, if you're able to live there for 30 years and they were 300 G's, those homes are all in the mill or over $1 million. It's hard to leave at that point. XPLR token is up 10.6%. There we go. LaRon Huff is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Retirement plans. Just the man I want to see. He's on the retirement plan right now. LaRon Huff. Please let me talk to me, LaRon Huff, because, ladies and gentlemen, he has the master plan. In fact, LaRon, a lot of people don't know that you have a Telegram. You got to invite people to Telegram because I can never invite them. I don't think I can invite people. But since you're here, oh, you can't drop the damn. Send me a message in Telegram if I can drop the link to have people come over to the Telegram group for the he says I can. Okay. Let me know how I can do that, because if you're interested in this, you should join the group because he gives out videos. He actually keeps everybody up to date in the Telegram group with new updates and information, so you'll know what's going on. LaRon, let me know if they have upped the prices yet. Let me know. All right. Okay, the $2,500, cash flow NFT. No, 5,000 cash flow NFT. We're at $2,500 right now. There's still room left for that cash flow NFT as well. All right, 2,250. What did he just say? Whoa, 2,250. Okay, hold on. What's 2,250? Let me know what's 2,250. Let me know. Don't tell me that. That's aggressive. It better not be the XPLR. Okay, let's see. Damn. They raised up the XPLR $750, and they raised up the aluminum to $500 more. So that means what is grow now? That's not good. That's not good. Hold on. Let me go see Telegram. He's saying I could actually do this. Let me see. How can I invite people? No, I don't see how I can invite people. Yeah, I don't see how I can invite people. 2K. Okay, so give me the cost on everything now. I guess I can log in the back office and check. Okay, one thing though, I don't see how you invite people. So, wow, I was asking how much more do we have to collect to get to the 5K? Oh, 2,500. That's how much more we got to go. We'll get there. It's holiday season. People are spending money and doing some things, but we'll get there. And there's still 400 of them left, so we'll get there. All right. Still 2K. Still. Yep. Okay. So wait, are we saying aluminum and XPL are at 2K now, or are we talking about something else? Anyhow, LaRon, let me know. LaRon, hit me up in hold on a second. I'm gonna hit you up first. Let me see something. Here we go. I'm gonna do it this way. I need the link to invite. I don't know how to invite on Telegram, because that would be a good thing, because I would invite people to the Telegram for Stop Struggling Now if I knew how to invite. All I have is a link, but I don't know how to invite. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Wow. I was asking. Okay. 2,500. Yep. 2,500 more, Vanessa Comagate. That's it. And in fact, coming up in the next week or two, it's going to be less than that, because I'm going to throw some more in. LaRon Huff, Vegas was nice. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, LaRon Huff was in Las Vegas with the Cash Flow NFT crowd. That's what that means. LaRon Huff was there at the party, and they did it like top notch. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Next up is Miami, March 12th through the 14th, $499 a ticket. Get in. Is that what we're referring to? I'm pretty sure. All right. Yes. Okay. LaRon, you some on Telegram. Let me know if you have the. I need that invite link, because I don't know what it is. Because you have other people here. Mr. Cool, Laverne Penix, has 3 XPLRs. Laverne Penix is living large right now. He got 3 of them at $1,000, my man. Is that sweet or what? So up to $700. Well, no, almost $800 now. So he's got 2,400. So he almost has. We're going to be, man. We thought it was going to be another 2 months to get to his break-even point. It's going to be less than that. All right. So Xnode info. Yes, that's it. Xnode info. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, on Telegram. But I can't invite. I don't see how. I sent you a message on Telegram right now, because I don't pull up an invite nowhere. I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. There's links. No, I didn't even know you could do this. This is like a little website down here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I see right now I'm gonna have to do something. I gotta up the game. Oh, add members. No invite. No invite link. No invite link. So Laverne Penix, getting congratulations from Nice for Mr. Cool. All right, I'll ask Darcy to produce a link. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know where the link is for the invite. So, but anyhow, can somebody? They're called Xnode Info on Telegram. I don't know if you can search people like that, but that's what they're called. If you want to get in the group and always have updates, have helps, know when they're going to do Zooms. Passcode Xnode. That's interesting. I found it a different way, but anyhow, just letting you guys know, this is how you do it. We're building up a little. We're going to start building this up. I'm joining LaRon I'm gonna be on the cash flow. I'm gonna be on the debt box. I'm gonna start doing some video myself. Not as good as you guys, but we're still gonna be making it happen. You can add me. Just find me, Mr. Vision. There you go, Mr. Vision 360. You can find him on there as well. Mr. Vision 360. So you got a couple of options there, ladies and gentlemen. Xnode info, all 3 separate words. So that's how you go, and you can find it there. All right, LaRon. So let us know what happened. LaRon, hold on a second. Let me know if you want to come on for a second. I just since you're here, I could do something, I think. Let me see. Let's talk cash flow. Okay, I'll add all Eric team. I like that. Let me see if I can do this. I guess I can't. I guess you got to be on with me to do it. Yep, can't do it. Okay. You can add me, LaRon. You can add me. All Eric team. All right. No, I can't add you. Because I have something in the back, but I can't add you. All right, here we do. There's only a amount of people for tonight because this is only good for tonight. Here you go. I'm in the chat room. So if you want to come on, I want to hear about what happened at the Cashflow NFT in Las Vegas. That was October 30th through November 2nd. And everybody that showed up received something, ladies and gentlemen, for their whatever the cost was. I can't remember how much it was to get in the convention. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Talk. Let's see what LaRon. In fact, I don't have my headphones, so this will be very interesting. Hopefully, I won't have any feedback. All right.
Can you hear me?
LaRon's in the house.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
What's going on, Eric?
Yeah, my man. Adding you on the.
Yeah,
all
it was
right, man.
man.
How you doing this late night on a Friday?
Yeah, hanging out. It was a long month. I've been to Spain, Paris, France, and Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah. So which one you want to talk about first?
Hold on. You can't bypass my homeland of Paris, France, man. What's happening? What are you doing over there?
IX, baby, IX cash flow. Yeah, so just touching bases.
I thought they were opening up when they opening up France.
They opening France is coming, but they're opening up Spain. So the coincidence is, me and Darcy went over there to Barcelona for IX Global with the nodes. And, the law of attraction is always working. And cash flows, 2 stores are getting built in Spain as we speak. So we was able to look at those stores, even though they're not open yet, but it's the thought of it is awesome. So just a little tidbit. IX has a big meeting in January the 14th in Salt Lake City, Utah. In general, it's going to be a really big event. We had a leaders retreat call this afternoon discussing the road to 500 million next year. The road to 500 million. That's their goal, 500 million in general.
Oh my
but
God.
on a serious note, Eric, after going out there to Spain and meeting with the corporate, their biggest takeaway is money management. They didn't preach about no fancy cars, no fancy houses.
That's
money
right.
management. You're gonna have highs and you're gonna have lows.
That's right.
Proper money management, especially with these nodes.
That's right.
In general, what else? It was so good that it really stuck out was the fact that um, Joe, he's very humble. He's very humble. You all right,
Right.
love? Yeah, he's very humble. And he asked him a question, he answered it. Pull anybody from corporate to the side, they answered it. But I talked to the number one guy that's number 3 in the whole world, number one guy in the company, Viraj Patel. He's 30 years old. A
Wow.
young man sat with me for about 35 minutes. And he said the biggest thing I took away from all that was mindset in general. He said you got to have your mindset right to push through the good and bad days. You got to have your mindset right, to make that type of capital. Because some people can't fathom making that type of money. He makes
That's true.
$857,000 a month in IX.
Wow. Wow.
So before the nodes, he was doing about 500,000. And when the nodes came on from November to now, it boosted him up to over almost 900,000.
Wow.
So
That is awesome.
yeah. So what else? Hanging out with if anybody has FX app, delete it now. Oh yeah, FTX is gone. I know Eric was talking about it. About a few days ago I was watching stuff on YouTube, but yeah, man, it's sad. And think about it. Eric invited me on. We got the 2 perfect storms, I call it, IX and Cashflow. When Cashflow get mainstream with an exchange, that's gonna be very lethal. Having a crypto exchange that's fully insured. Yeah, I'm saying, because right now is the time. But people are so skeptical, in general. But what can you do? You still have to go out there and keep pushing. And just a little, narrative of imagine, being able hypothetically to make 40,000 every quarter off of your NFT, more. That would be amazing. That's a nice dividend for the nation. Stop struggling our nation. I love it.
That's right.
A nice SBN nation.
That's right.
Having $40,000 divided out to all your SBN acolytes. I love it. So yeah. So, but other than that, man, what I see is we got a tiger by the tail with IX. We got a tiger by the tail with Cashflow. On a serious note, with Cashflow,
2 of them.
They're rolling out 3 new countries in December. 3 new countries in December at the same. That's one NFT. 3 new countries all rolled in one. Yes, I know Holland is one of the countries.
I didn't tell them what the countries were. That's right. I actually know.
Okay. I'll be quiet. But that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge in general.
No, you can tell them. You can the countries are. You can tell them. I just said, hey, you got something else is coming out. I didn't know the date though.
Everybody that was in Vegas.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Got a terminal, got a POS machine. Everybody that came to Vegas got a POS machine. Terminal. We don't know where it's going to be at.
What he's saying is the POS machine is sitting in a location and you earn money. Isn't it 30% of the profits?
30%, baby. 30%, brother. That's it.
As long as it's sitting in the store. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody has a casino out here and a gas station, and oh my God.
Yes. Crazy. It's gonna be bananas. I think as these stores open up, I got a friend. Was actually he went to meet in Cyprus with the CEO. And he stayed with him for 3 days. So what I would do for Eric is, on WhatsApp, I shoot Eric the videos he took from live and private from Hakan from the Miracle Cash Corporate Center in Cyprus. Yes, He sent me the videos last night.
Oh, nice.
He's still over there.
Oh yeah, you know I need some video.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one's
I
like
love
5 minutes,
video.
one's like 11 minutes. Yeah, but he's dropping some good nuggets though,
Beautiful.
long term. So yeah, so I think we really got a tiger by his
Oh,
tail.
Hakan is
You know,
serious.
yeah, he's serious in general. So I think we really got a tiger with both
Yep.
businesses. And y'all in a good time. You
I
gotta
agree.
keep diversifying and pushing yourself. Gotta push yourself. So
That's right.
and
That's
yeah.
right.
Have you seen the IX Global email with corporate newsletter that came out, Eric, today?
No. No.
Yeah, it should be in your email. Yeah,
No.
yeah, they got a lot of good pictures up there, a lot of good videos in general.
What was the news?
About
I
Barcelona and
don't
what's
have it.
coming up. What's coming up? Yeah,
No,
text
I didn't
me.
get that.
Yeah, you didn't get nothing
It
from
came through
IX?
email?
Yeah,
It
it
came
came
from
email.
email?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that explains it. I didn't check email late. Let's see. Barcelona. Let's see what I got. I'll double check while you're on the line right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing. I don't have anything.
Okay. I'll make
You're
sure
gonna
you
have
get
to
it.
tell
I'll
me.
forward it. I have to forward it to you, yeah. But man, we're gearing up, like I said, for 500 million. So right now it's 160 natural gas licenses left. On the 18th, it's going up to $7,500. Did you hear me?
Okay, on the 18th it's
Did
going
you
up.
hear me? Did you hear me? 160 natural gas licenses left in
I
the whole
heard you.
company. It's going up to $7,500.
I heard.
And I got some insider tips for you. That's 1,000 debt nodes are going to be released. IX Global's 5,000 of them. 1,000 of them going to IX people. 1,000 debt nodes.
Debt note?
I'm talking about the master node. They're
Yeah.
releasing the master node every year on this anniversary. They release 5,000 of them, and you have a chance to be one of the lucky 1,000 to get one of those debt nodes.
No way. No way.
Yes.
When is this?
They releasing them. They're gonna open it up in December. It's gonna be a good Christmas
Oh
for a
my
few
God.
people.
Okay, so do we have okay, first of all, maybe you know the answer. When they have new nodes, are we starting from ground zero where they're only 1,000, or are they going to come out with $5,000 or $3,000 or anything like
1,000. You're correct. 1,000.
that? 1,000. That means they're going to be snapped up.
Not really. I mean, you got to first come, first serve. Remember, we're 4 months old in the States, but overseas, we're 2.5 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so, but I love it. So right now you can go in the back office. Just to let you know, you can wire $1,000 and up to the company.
Okay.
In general. It takes about 72 hours, about 24 to 72 hours to clear. But it usually take about 24. But if you're using crypto in general, it should be pretty quick in general.
Right.
So but you can send a wire, just to let you know.
Okay.
From 1,000 and
You
up.
can still send Bitcoin too, right?
Correct. Yeah. Still send Bitcoin and go from there.
All right.
Man.
Yeah, man, you come with all kind of news tonight.
Yeah, I have some nuggets. I I was on YouTube. I said, look at Eric, he's online. Let me log into the SN Nation and give him some nuggets from Barcelona and Vegas.
There we go. I appreciate it.
Yes, man. I'm loving it, man. I got, right now I'm up to 16 of those licenses.
Wow.
And Darcy whooping my butt. She got 40. So Yes, but she the no queen. So so I'm gonna leave it at that. So, but my my 14 nodes are doing really well.
Yeah.
I have about close to 10 million natural gas tokens. Yeah, so I have 4 aluminums and I own 4 explorers personally. Yes, I have a grow, I have a black gold, um, and the rest natural gas. Yeah, so
Isn't a black gold coming out in January also?
black gold, yes, they're doing something else, but black gold will officially become they got two things happening for black gold. First thing is it does its halving of all the master tokens on January the 1st.
There.
So what that means is you got to realize these debt box tokens, um, have trillions of tokens. It's not just billion. It ain't just they. But I have a video for you, Eric. I know you got me talking, but I'm gonna put it in the chat room, and I want people to copy and watch this. Watch the latest video from the debt box CEOs, the Anderson brothers, Jake Anderson, talking about what's going on with the company. And a lot of people don't realize that the debt box is coming out with their own blockchain. The
Exactly.
reason why is because even though they want to be on the Binance thing, but imagine if we was on Binance got hacked, all your token value would have went down because if it's tied to the BNB token, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're stuck, so that's why they're making some changes. They're ramping up a few things, and I'm excited to see where we're gonna be at, man, in the next few years. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be um yeah,
The way
major.
that things are going, it's not going to be the next few years. It's going to be like next year the way it's going.
Oh yeah, as far as that, as far as IX and cash
Yeah.
flow, I really
Yeah.
think I believe in the law of attraction. It wasn't a coincidence that we in Barcelona for IX. I was number 10 for the whole weekend trip. Darcy was number 11 and was actually over there and still was able to see the IX. The cash flow Miracle Cash store getting built, which is
Yep.
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Auntie Val talking about a major hack is happening. Yeah, she's talking
Yep.
about FTX or Binance, one of the two.
Yeah.
It
It's
wouldn't surprise
FTX.
me. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
sad though, man. I have that card. I have that card in my wallet. I was proud of that card. And now
Yep.
it ain't worth 2 day fly smashed.
Exactly. Exactly.
I drained all my crypto today out of FTX. I said I gotta go. I gotta
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Nah, but man, what else? What else? What else going on?
Hey, that's it.
I had the nicest flag. I don't know if Eric can go into pictures. Eric can go in the chat room right now, stroll back. He can find the pictures with me with my X-No pants that I personally created that everybody went crazy on with the X-No pants that I created, knowing my brand. Yeah, so I love it. Yeah, I had on my X-No gear and the CEO and his wife loved it. Yeah, man. Yeah, but what else? With IX and cash flow. I don't know. It's seeing Icon, his vision and where the company is going, and this is both of these companies. It's no get rich quick. No instant gratification. It's slow and steady.
That's right.
In general, IX and cash flow. So we want to be ethical. We want to do business right. And what I love about IX too is they got a AAA business rating. And it's doing clean business. Both companies doing clean business. When you tired of your people losing money, you'll do better. Like I
That's
was
right.
telling you the other night, you tired of people losing money, you'll do better in
Yep.
general. So I leave it at that. So
That's right.
yeah, Eric. So y'all been on here for 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
Y'all been getting it in.
That's how we. Hey, man, we have discussions. We got to talk. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Anybody got any IX questions or cash flow questions for me? I'm here to answer them.
Yep. Yeah. If you
Here,
guys
here
have
you go.
anything to ask
Yeah.
about it, get it on now. But
Yeah. Come to the chat room for IX. You know we got a legacy group on WhatsApp for cash flow.
okay.
They fed us good, bro. They fed us good, Eric.
I
Oh,
know
they
they
fed us
did.
good. In Vegas, they fed us good.
I know.
I stayed at the Bellagio and the Venetian. It was lovely. I was gambling as well, having some fun and talking about cash flow and IX Global.
Yeah.
I had a few people on my IX team that was on the cash flow stage walking across the stage and vice versa. But it was interesting to see. It was interesting to see.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I have to get everybody on board to the team legacy and all that with cash flow NFT. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're doing a Saturday. It's in a Saturday noon call with Mr. Ed. So I'll make sure I find Eric on Telegram.
he is doing the Saturday. Wait, is it at 10 a.m. or noon?
Noon.
Okay. I thought it
Hmm.
was 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'll let you
Okay.
know if it change. I'll inbox you.
All right. Yeah.
But most likely, I think Carlos told me 12.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But other than that, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. If we have any veterans on the line,
Yes,
I'm
we
retired
do.
Coast Guard myself.
Right
You
on.
know, he's called me the Black Steven Seagal. I cook for you, and I poke you at the same time. Put you down, and I'm serious. Yes. Oh my God.
All right, LaRon.
No.
Well, thanks,
All
man.
right, bro.
All
Be
right. I'll see you
blessed.
later. All right.
All right, y'all be blessed.
You got it, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. 3 hours in, smash that like button. A surprise visit from LaRon Huff. He comes in. He was at the Cashflow NFT Vegas event. He was at the X Node in Barcelona event because he won his way there. And he just dropped some nuggets. They're dropping some more licenses in December. And man, I can't believe this. I'm going to have to get up to par, ladies and gentlemen. Now you understand why I said it earlier when we started this. I said, look, I'm going to have to get more involved, ladies and gentlemen, because I want you more involved, because there's only certain things that come along once in a blue moon. This is almost like we're sitting here with Apple and Microsoft in the early stages in the garage, and everybody's going, that won't work because nothing else has been working. You have these other machines that does this. You guys aren't going to make it happen. Then they make it happen with the first computer. And then they said, no, nobody's going to take those silly desktop things sitting up there on a desk. Get rid of those. Then everybody said, oh my, it's working. Then it went to, what do you mean there's laptops? No, nobody's going to carry laptops around with them. Why would they do that? You don't have any Wi-Fi or any way to connect to the internet. It's all slow. But here we are, laptops everywhere, tablets everywhere, Windows, Apple still around. This is what it's like right now, ladies and gentlemen, to me. And thank you so much, Auntie Val. Everybody that hasn't gotten the news, you better get your money out of FTX. In fact, you guys, if you were to miss the videos over the last 3 days, I've been saying they are going down with an SEC DOJ. That money, you need to get it off ASAP. And now it's even more imperative. There's a hack going right now. And what were you saying about that? Were you saying, wouldn't you have to get your money out? Let me see right here. Where's it at? Professor, let me know. You're not saying just delete the app. Aren't you saying take your money out? Oh, you're saying delete the app ASAP. Yeah, I don't. Oh, hold on. I have FTX. Hold on a second. I never used it. So, you know what it is. I didn't have anything on there. I just had it on my phone. But now I just delete the app altogether. But appreciate that. So major hack going now. This is incredible. As we're speaking in real time, FTX is allegedly getting hacked. Now, I'm going to say something about this alleged hack. This is almost like my company's going out of business, so I'm going to burn the warehouse. So I'm saying it's no hack. It's more like somebody's trying to get their money. You know, maybe somebody like where's Bankman at? Where's he at? That's all I want to know. Where's he at? Is he around? Because if he's hiding out, then there is no hack. The hack is him. Backdoor hack. Like back in the day, we had this poker room, and online poker, they had back doors for developers. And apparently there's some guys that was playing at Ultimate Bet, and they could see the hole card. So they're playing online at the offices, taking people's money because they can see everybody's hands. And that little scandal, it went unnoticed because they were just playing basic games, not anything serious. But, you know, 300 here, 200 there, 1,000 there during the night, all of a sudden $5,000 to $10,000 per day. That ends up being a lot of money over the course of a month, right? So it went barely noticed, and finally some people found out because they were losing weird. And then the guy has been shamed away, not in jail. But the fact that there was back doors and people didn't know about it is the same thing I'm pretty sure FTX is going to have. So when somebody starts going there hacking, I'm like, hold on, I'm not sure about none of that. They say Bahamas, but not sure. Yeah, where his headquarters is, where his offshore corporation is, where they were going to open up some new extravagant offices in Miami, Bahamas, and another location. And now they are toast. Shame on Bankman. And you know what's even more disgusting about Bankman? He's on Capitol Hill trying to make insider deals against his competitors, trying to get his foot in the door and bribing his way all the way. Crazy stuff going on with this, man. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, once again, something you did not know. LeBron comes on and starts talking about new nodes coming out. The Debt Mother token is going to have its own license as well. Good God. And they're going to be $1,000. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We have opportunities knocking all over the place, but it's going to require some money. So therefore, I like these two projects. I'm going to be talking about them, doing separate videos. I don't know if I want to do live streams because they're separate buckets, but I'll run videos. I'll do live streams. In fact, I'm going to run the Zoom call tomorrow. I'm going to run live on my channel here. And because then it's recorded here, and that way people can go to the Zoom. And if you haven't, let me see if I have the Zoom address. I think he might be a little wrong about it. I think he said noon, but I think it's 10 a.m. Eastern. I have the address, and I do. Here's the Zoom. So it's either 10 a.m. Eastern or 12 noon Eastern, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. All right. I'm pretty sure. Because in my head, I was like, why is that 7 a.m. Pacific, but 10 a.m. Eastern is early before some football games, maybe. Maybe that's what it has to do with. That's what I was thinking. But either way, here's the Zoom track. Here's the Zoom link for tomorrow. This is for Cash Flow NFT. You could see Ed present it if that's who's going to do it. Sometimes Micah's on occasionally. But either way, Zoom, and there's usually other people you can ask questions on the Zoom call. And again, I'll be running it live no matter what time it is tomorrow. And you guys can check that out. You have two options. ladies and gentlemen, that I feel retirement plans, set it and forget it, plus the Vanessa Comagate plan, that's also a set it and forget it once you set it up, because now you'll have a little ecosystem with people signing contracts. All of it can literally be docu-signed. Of course, you'd want to meet people probably, but the fact of the matter is you can create an ecosystem, and if it's successful, then people are going to be clamoring to get in and say, yeah, I'm going to rent your spot for 3 months, 6 months, whatever, once it's successful. So we're going to find out. She's going to do her testing right now. That's how business works. It's almost like a science project. You start something, you don't know exactly how it's going to work out. You have an idea on how you want it to work out, but your customer is the right one. They're going to tell you how things work out by their activity. So therefore, you might have to do a little changes, similar to what I have to do with SSN Lifestyle, right? So we're going to up the game over there. And so keep up with all of that, ladies and gentlemen. But there are links down below. Earn your free Bitcoin from CryptoTab. That link is down below. Don't forget that. And get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. It's 3 hours in. Time has flown by with the business opportunity night. So thank you, everybody, for being here. All the veterans, all the ones who have sacrificed, the family members, everyone who sacrificed with their lives, which can't be here, but people that were affected may still be here. So we have praying for you. Appreciate your sacrifices. So I want to say that once again before I sign out. I also want to say thank you so much for everybody with your support, everybody with the icons next to your name. I appreciate your support because it's helpful. Let's put it that way, because YouTube has no love for the SSN Nation. Let's just call it what it is. So you guys help out greatly by your contributions, by being members of the channel. Your financial support is appreciated. And let's keep moving, because we have more to do and prices are going to be rising still. No matter what the stock market does, that's not Main Street. Main Street lives in a different bubble. Main Street goes to the grocery store and finds out prices rose another 10%. Main Street goes to buy a home and find out that their home price drops 5 to 10% in the last month, and then they can't buy the home. Main Street finds out their electricity bill went up 20, 30, 40%. Main Street finds out their real estate taxes went up 30, 40%. That's what's happening on Main Street. Who makes that type of increase in pay? The only people that can do that is if you own your own business or have passive income coming in. Then you can stem the tide with that. But if you have to work and then your prices go up 30% here, 20% there, 10% there, you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. And unfortunately, a large percentage of the populations, the ordinary citizens, are living paycheck to paycheck. What we do here is try to get people to get these retirement plans in place where you have passive income coming in every month, and it doesn't come from Social Security, doesn't come from the pension fund. You need outside of that source, because there's a pension fund that invested part of their money for their retirement people into FTX. It's gone. Gone. So now they're going to have to get those funds from somewhere else. And I don't know where those somewhere else is going to be, because pension funds aren't very good, very well funded. So that's going to be a problem for that Canadian pension fund. But all I'm saying is this is what other pension funds are up against as well. When prices go down, their portfolios go down, their revenues go down, the interest they receive goes down. Therefore, anything extra that needs to be paid out, because people get their year over year increase. Even when you're receiving pensions in a month and a half, they might have to give 1,000 people a 2% raise on their pension money, or worse, 5%. The company has to create this money out of thin air. More and more people, once they find out about DebtBox, Node, and the cash flow NFT, it's going to be too late. The Node, the license prices are going to be sky high for anything older, that people are literally getting thousands of dollars per month by nothing. And then the new ones are going to be cheaper, but of course they all start out with 0.5 or 6 zeros and a 1. So it takes a few months for that token and that profit to roll in. So it might be a year, 2, 3, 4 before it brings in anything significant. But when you're in early, like we are, you have opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, at lower prices. So down below in the box, description box, please check out Cashflow NFT. That's for the future. There's no return or anything coming back from that right now. They're building stores. That's going to come in later. We have it two ways. You can buy the $5,000 NFT outright using the Miracle Cash and More link down below. That, or you can use that link also to become a free affiliate where you can refer other people and receive 10% commission on any NFT people buy. 5,000 NFT means $500. That's how that works. If you want to join us and get into the 5,000 NFT, the Cashflow $5,000 NFT, then we have a group economic plan. That's the business opportunity down below, and your contribution has to be in $250 increments. $250, $500, $750, whatever you want to put in, $1,500, but we only have $2,500 left. So you can put up to a maximum of $2,500, and the percentage you put in is what you're going to receive every month when they start issuing your marketing revenue. All right. Debtbox node is already returning every day a return. So Debtbox node, you buy a license. Even the now $2,250 license, that now is returning, well, as of today, it was $7. So it's hovering around, let's call it $6 to $7 per day. That's roughly $200 per month. Just to give you an idea, you could actually withdraw that, but you should not. Anybody that's a Debtbox node holder, you should hold on to that, because as they do their annual halving, when they do their burn tokens, the value of that token is going to increase because the revenues are going to be coming in. They have royalties and partnerships with other countries, with other companies in the oil, the gas, right? The scanner system that I'm big time on. And they upped the price unbelievably to $2,250. So it's a congratulations twice. A person could sell their license for more than what they bought it for. Whether you bought it for $1,000, $1,250, $1,500, or $1,750 or $1,500, then they jumped it to $2,250. That's crazy. The natural gas token, everybody bought one for $1,000. It's now $7,500. Is on November 18th, a week from now. So again, not only is the token price increasing because of the royalties coming from these products, real world products, I might add, not some made up fantasy land stuff, but that's how it works. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to wrap this up. Okay. Thank you, boss. Everyone enjoy their weekend. Thank you so much, Vanessa Comagate, once again for sharing that business opportunity that anybody can do. Airbnb a mall. I love it. Thank you so much for presenting that and letting us know. And Laverne Penix looks like IX Global and Cashflow NFT is the best investment of 2023. That's right. The number one investment for 2022, 2023. And I'm counting it as 2023 because it has just started. Best investment, number one, are both. We're taking both of them, ladies and gentlemen. So now you understand why I'm going to start talking about these more on a afternoon, daily basis, dropping videos still. But I'm going to actually start promoting these, getting some of that residual income coming in, getting some of that Debtbox node money coming in, getting some of that Cashflow NFT money coming in, and starting to build a little group and unity that way. And SSN Lifestyle, doing that, a bunch of stuff I'm doing. It's almost like those 20 streams, like I'm the CEO of like 10 organizations at the moment. All right. So we're going to make it happen. I'm about to get in the flow simply because this has been for 4 years, even though I've been around, and you guys know I've been around doing this, but in the last like year or two, I haven't. And now I'm going to be literally almost stationary here for about another maybe 3 to 6 months. So I figured I'm about to up the ramp. I'm ramping up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start making 2, maybe 3 videos per day, talking about many different things, doing live streams. It's going to get crazy. But why not? Because there comes once in a lifetime, something like a debt box and a cash flow NFT occur. And those who get in early are the winners. So the story is, many of you may not know, but I told this story before where Dish Network came out back in the day in the late 1990s. And people were laughing, just similar to what the NFT situation is now. They were laughing about, oh, nobody's going to get that little 18-inch dish. Hell, what are you going to do? Point it at a satellite and get 10 channels or 15, 20 channels, which at the time is all there was, roughly 20, 25 channels, right? But here's the thing. You could get Spanish language and other languages off the satellite. And you could get HBO, Showtime, and all that off the satellite. And it was very interesting at the beginning, and people who had those big 10, 12-foot satellites were all poo-pooing it. They were like, oh, no, that's not going to work. We got to switch our satellites, move them to satellite. And these guys were like, hold on. We already have an agreement similar to the scanning system. We have an agreement that we can point to these satellites, and they have all the channels already on those satellites. So we don't need to move the dish around to catch the satellite like how you guys got to do it. They were like, that'll never work. And meanwhile, they were spending 10 grand for these things, 15 grand for these huge satellites to put in and their mechanical systems. And now little Dish Network comes and DirecTV, of course. These guys are like poo-pooing it. Next thing you know, though, there was a whole market. All these people that lived in the country didn't have cable and couldn't afford the 10, 12, 14-foot satellites systems. So Dish Network comes out and says, oh, as long as you order, we'll give you we'll install a satellite for 2 rooms or 3 for free. But as a dealer, it was similar to almost what Cashflow NFT does. All we had to do was be a dealer, and we would buy the equipment for like $50, or I can't remember what it was, $50 or $100. I don't even think we had to buy it. I think they gave us credit at the time, up to like 5 units or so. No, I'm sorry. Here's what happened. Now that I'm remembering now, haven't even told this part of the story. They made us buy, in order to become a dealer, you had to buy a certain number of units. All I remember, it was 3 grand, something like that, 3,500. That's what it was, something like that. It wasn't nothing major. It was, that gave you like 10 or 20 units. Now that I forgot all about this. But anyhow, that's how you had to become a dealer. That's how you qualify. So I bought whatever it was, whatever. It was 3 grand, 3,500, whatever it was. So after we're a dealer, then we could give them away. Here's the thing. Even at the price we bought them at, which if I'm not mistaken, they were, now that I'm even thinking more, it was $200. They gave us back $300. So it was $100 for each one. And then they gave us another $250 for installation. So literally it was like $350, something like that. So then you signed up as a dealer, we would have it. I signed up for installation. Guess what would happen? Somebody would go out and say they were going to buy the unit and then install it themselves. Now they find out, oh, it's not all that easy, even though it is. Then they say, hey, Eric, why don't you go out here and install? We'll give you like $250. I'd be like, so now didn't have to do anything. It would come over on the fax machine. A note would come over going, hey, do you want to accept this install? We're going to pay you sometimes $400, sometimes $500. I'd be like, hell yeah. Because once you have the equipment, anybody can do it, right? If you can have a little signal finder that all you had to do was plug it in and point the satellite, and it gives you a signal you found the satellite, 3 minutes, And then you find out, all you had to do was find out, hey, where's the ground? And somebody didn't ground the systems or whatever the case, something simple stuff. It's not that hard, just like hooking up your cable box. And they're giving you like 300 plus mileage and all this. As a dealer, you were making so much money and you had residual income coming in. Everybody that signed up, you received residual income up until like 10 years. It was like 10 years, something crazy like that. Residual money coming in for everybody that still had Dish Network that you signed up from. Like I did, I was like one of the top 10 dealers in Sacramento area. So I don't even know how many people I signed up, quite frankly. But in order to be in the top 10, you had to be doing like 20 a week or something like that. So that would be 80 a month, I guess, something of that nature. So you start doing that and you start doing 2 years or 3 years. And all of a sudden you realize, wait, it was not major, $1.75, $2.50, whatever it was. But the fact of the matter is it starts to end up being thousands of dollars, and it just kept coming. And you're just sitting there. I don't even do Dish Network anymore at the time. And I'm like getting checks. That's what we have here with DebtBox and Cashflow NFT. So this is nothing to sneeze at. These are new, but you could possibly be in something that everybody's sitting there going, well, I don't know if it's going to work. And then down the line, you already have put in the work. You already have massive checks coming in. Meanwhile, the new people that get in, they have to spend more, because then it wasn't $3,500 to get in. They made it where you had to put down 10 G's to get in. And for new people that came in, they had a different contract. So everything changes. The same thing is going to happen with Cashflow NFT and DebtBox. Just what's going to happen. When the NFTs come out for Cashflow, once they get bigger, they're not going to be $5,000. They might be $10,000 or more. So while you can get in, is now when you should get in, especially if you believe in the project and and these businesses, you should get in. Okay, 3 hours, 27 minutes. Make sure you smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And I want to thank everybody once again. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support all these years, and let people know about these opportunities. Sign up as an affiliate, a free affiliate at Cashflow NFT if you plan on sharing it with other people, or even if you think you're going to buy the NFT later. Sign up, use the link down below, and you'll see it's Miracle Cash and More. That's the link, whether you want to be an affiliate or if you want to buy the 5,000 NFT. If you want to get into the DebtBox nodes, then you have to use the IX Global link down below in the description box. And again, that's two offers. Either if you just want to buy the node, just be a member, pay $15 a month. If you want to move into the category of receiving residual income and sponsoring other people and other people making money, then you have to buy in and buy the license for minimum right now. It looks like is $2,250 for an XPLR, $7,500 for a Nat G, but a natural gas is $6,000 right now. The aluminum bauxite looks like that's up to $2,250. Gold is $1,500 for that license. So all of those licenses are available, but you have to determine if you want to promote other people to sign up in IX Global and receive some residual income. Then that's $115, $145, or $180 a month. That's what you're going to have to get into. And that link is down below with IX Global. And again, it looks like our XPLR node has to move up to 2250. So that's going to be a different change. So we'll see how that works out. But nonetheless, we have group business opportunities for all of them. Cashflow NFT, we have one. You'll see that down below with Cashflow NFT 5,000 business opportunity, $250 and up, 250 increments. There's a video you can check on the channel. Search the channel for Cashflow NFT. And then we have the other items as well, the XPLR, which will change to the 2250 business opportunity. That's there. Same rules apply. 250 minimum. You can use your debit, credit, check via PayPal or USTD. Instructions are on the SSN Lifestyle website. So we're going to wrap this up now, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow, either 10 a.m. Eastern or 12 p.m. noon Eastern. I'll be running the Zoom call for Cashflow NFT. I'm not running it. All I'm saying is I'm going to show it on the screen, and it'll be here on our screen, or I put in the Zoom in the chat room so you guys can actually go directly to the Zoom. But the reason why I'm doing that is so I have it recorded on this channel. So if other people ever come here and see it, then they can use the link down below in the description and sign up. That's how it works. So anybody can do that. So anybody else that has a channel, you can actually do the Zoom as well. Ed does a great job. I've seen him and I like how he describes it. And I can't do any better because I'm not really a networker like that. But nonetheless, retirement plans, that's what we talked about tonight. There was 3 of them, ladies and gentlemen, along with buying into the stock market. That's a 3rd way, a 4th way rather. And that's why I have the Webull, the Robinhood links down below, because you get free shares of stock if you use the links down below. And anybody who has already downloaded Robinhood and Webull, you should be sharing your links with family, friends, anybody you know, because you receive referral stocks for referring other people. So both, it's a win-win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to wrap it up. So please, again, like, subscribe, and click the bell below. Share the video so you never know who you're helping. And like I say, just remember, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.